Hello everybody, it is I, Ludicolo, and welcome back to another Twitch stream. Once again, it feels like forever since I streamed, but it really hasn't. But things have happened. Yo, Agron, welcome in. Amelia, congrats on blue shelling yourself into first, even though, wait, no, you blue shelled first, then you got the first, but still. Start chasing time, yo, nice. Oh yeah, everybody say happy belated birthday to one of my best friends, Cyberworld Cat Girl, aka Amelia. It was their birthday yesterday, so go wish it a happy birthday if you have already. Amelia's awesome. But yeah, hope you're both well. Today is gonna be, yeah, it's Amelia's birthday. Or belated birthday now, but like, yesterday was its birthday. So today, unfortunately, no full series today. Like I said, I am going to try to shiny hunt in between full series, so I don't, just grind it for the rest of the months. I'll take it slow and steady, especially for Alola, which I need to, but I'll be back with full series tomorrow, but today, we are shiny hunting. Just to relax, take the rest of the day, just to have a good Friday night, that's all. But I do have some things to talk about, actually. So, before I streamed, I was originally going to stream at 4 or so, but then my internet upload speed was low. This time around, I was smart enough to remember to do a internet speed test before stream, and unfortunately, it was really low. Yeah. We're hunting Nidorino. Agron, if you want to know the context, exclamation point Nidorino. But, TLDR, it was the first full-on shiny I found 5 years ago. And I failed it. Because it was Safari Zone. Of course I'm going to fail it. But 5 years later, I'm running it back now. Just for like a personal note, that's all. But yeah, hope you're both well. Happy Fridays. It is 5 p.m. now because I wanted to stream at 4, but my internet upload speed said, nope, you're going to stream an hour later. So I resetted my router, and then that's what happened. So platinum on it again. And if I can, I might spend some days out going for more Sunken. Yo, let's go, Amelia. I'm excited for you to shiny hunt. But yeah, 5 years ago I failed in Nidorino, basically, and now in the present I'm running it back. All right, with that said, let's open up my Game Boy, my totally legit Game Boy, and we'll get started with a hunt. But yeah, for those who don't know why I have to take off, I changed my schedule not to stream at 4 on Friday. The reason is, now I've been tasked to babysit for an hour, so I have to take off 3 p.m. streams. I could do that. Alright, as you can see, here we are. Time with the hunt. Gotta remember I don't have a speed up toggle for this, but we're fine. Yeah. Happy Fridays to y'all. Hope you're well. I haven't really done much otherwise. Well, I have, but like, after, did I stream Monday? I forgot, actually. I did. Yeah, it was Alpha Sapphire. I finished up Alpha Sapphire last time. And I just did more university work. But we are working on a project still we're going to be presenting on Wednesday. And it's not just any presentation. We are literally teaching a school of thought on Wednesday. So me and a friend are working on that the entire weekend. And I will try fit in a stream, but I will not be as active with full series this weekend as I normally am. Like, I'm not even going to finish Moon this week at all. I'm going to finish up Moon probably the weekend. And for those who are coming in, Yo Parky will come in. My upload speed died, and we're hunting an hour later because of that. Okay, let's get my repels. Okay, they're at the bottom. I need to save and move to the top. That's what I have to do. Yeah, hope you all had a good week. Like I said, I've been gone for the entire week because of that. And thank you, Perky, appreciate it. I don't think today we're gonna get the shiny, but hey, we can get it literally any day. So maybe it could be today, and I'm just doubting myself. Yeah, I do hope. It would be cool. Honestly, though, I'm not in a rush with the shiny hunt. I just gotta take it slow and steady. That's the point of shiny hunting. There's never a rush. Like, I can I can clock in as many hours as I can, but there should never be a rush for shiny hunting. Yeah. It do be the weekend. Hope you guys have a good week, and yeah, we're gonna take today to just talk because we can. If we get the narrative today, I vote we spend the rest of the stream going for Chansey. Amelia, I could do that actually, now I realize. I actually could theoretically, but also that sounds not fun. Also, Amelia, I don't know if you're on PC, but if you want to set up a predict, you can. Up to you. If you guys want to predict as well. My plan today is to go for another 400 encounters, so it should be like about a 3 or 4 hour stream today. Alright, my auto counter should work here. Let's see. Nice. I'll pay attention to numbers as well. It has been double counting lately, so hopefully it doesn't become an issue, but I will be alert to the number. Yeah, anybody got any exciting plans for the weekend? I mean, once again, I gotta work on a project that me and my friend have been doing for the last few weeks. We're trying to finish it up. Nidorino. Alright, we gotta predict up. If you want to get your points in, you can. It's fine. This plugin, the counter I'm doing, that is an auto counter that somebody sent me. Predict. Yeah, I got it. Sub Roost. Yeah, if you want to get points in, you can. 6.9k. I wonder who did it. I gotta know who did it. You sub Roost. Oh yeah, nice. You did tell me about that perky. I do hope the run's going well. Zubat is quite the Pokemon to hunt. I wonder, perky. Yeah, with that badge 1, I really wonder. Oh, the auto counter. It's more of a Java application I had to install, but the way I did it was somebody sent me the auto counter Java. It basically records like a certain it's hard to explain, but basically you use the Java file that you're given or somebody sent me, and then you can like get a little snippet on whichever application you want. So example, I open up OBS at the same time, and then through the Java, I was able to get a little snippet of the text that auto counters. So let me get into encounter again in a bit, but basically what I did was I opened up Lua script, not Lua, no. I'm thinking of Lua script again, but no. It's a Java thing. So as you can see, the Wild Nidorino text is what I covered in a box in the Java application. Try to make it as clear as possible, but that Wild Nidorino box, I basically covered it in the Java file, and then from there, it acts like and the little boxing, what it does is it acts like a virtual camera, and in OBS, there's an option called the Start Virtual Camera. If you turn that on, while getting the snippet of whatever you got through Java, then it'll do like an auto counter. It's really hard to explain. I'm not very good at it, but that's what I used. If you want to know more about like how I did this shiny hunt auto counter, you can ask one of my VIPs, Radio Calf, which I'll give him a shout out because he deserves it. He's a go. He's a professional shiny hunter. Like he's a long shiny hunter. Like he does some insane hunts. But yeah, Radio helped me get this set up entirely. Shouts to him. Oh yeah, good point, Amelia. Yeah, it's for today's stream. It's how far I go as well. I'm probably gonna go for like 4 hours or 400 encounters. So yeah, if you want to get your points in, you can. You never know. We can get a shine today or tomorrow or the next day and so on, except we're not hunting tomorrow. But yeah. Other than that, not much has happened. I actually didn't have any classes today, but I went anyway just because my choir was doing a little rehearsal session that basically meant it was like a class day, but it was optional. Yeah, I still went. Just because I don't like to stay home, do nothing all day. Other than that, I have been looking at the encounters for Sun and Moon because I do need to prepare for that game. I'm not really too familiar with Sun and Moon. I played it back in January and then March for a randomized Nuzlocke, but I am at least looking at the encounters this time around before Sun and Moon. So I'm at least getting aware as to what I'm encountering. I have the island scanner set up. So all I have to do is just get a cheat code in. I'm pretty sure it's fine. And then that's about it, I think. But I do know like what's pretty good to have for early game. The only thing I'm not familiar with is the Elite Four. I still haven't figured out, but you know, we'll come up with stuff when we get there. For now, let's just relax for the day. Yeah, I'm so mad. My internet literally just had to like, you know, go crazy on me while I was ready to stream right then and there. But thank goodness I checked. If that happened while I was streaming, it would have been a really scuffed stream. But all I had to do was reset my router. But it took a couple more minutes than usual for it to work. But still, job was done. Yeah. Hope you guys have been well too, though. Because I do miss talk with you guys. And I do miss, like, streams because of it. But also, like, I can't just stream every day of the week. I got college life to get through. And the more I continue, the more I realize that I'm legit almost done. Because this semester, we only got a month and a half left, actually. And next month, we have Thanksgiving break to look forward to. I don't know why I went in the grass earlier. Let's see, do I have a rappel up? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I hope you guys have been well once again. I do miss you all very much, and I'm very excited to do Gen 7 for full series. The question is, will I get it done within a month from now? I have no idea. It's 4 difficult games, and they're very long. Like, Sun and Moon take forever to get through. Mainly because of the cutscenes, but also just, like, the game is pretty slow in general, too. Like, Island 1 especially. Yeah. Thankfully, through reviewing a lot of Johnstone's randomized Nuzlocke last year and a few years ago prior to that, I have a good knowledge as to what I'm getting into in Gen 7. I hope. But what matters is we have to have fun. Because in Gen 7, while it is going to be a difficult ride, overcoming it will be very satisfying once we, complete it. What else can I talk about? Because there's lots of things I can't talk about. I just have a hard time coming up with good topics. But also, I'm just shiny hunting for the day. It's been cold the last few days. Like today I woke up and I didn't have my heater on because I forgot to turn it on. I didn't think it'd be that cold, but it was really cold when I woke up. So I had a hard time just getting ready for the day. And I had to meet up with my friend as to how we're going to do a presentation next week. But we're going to take care of that this weekend, though. We have plans. We just got to be productive along the way. Come on, give me an encounter. I just can't believe I actually found this shiny literally 5 years ago from now. Like, I was in high school. I don't even remember much about high school. What? I was in my junior year. I do remember that. Like, it was a pretty rough time for me just because I had chem and calc in the same time. It was really rough to get through. But I somehow did it. I just can't believe I used to do all that stuff in high school. But that's in the past. I think at the time, yeah, I was also completing my national decks for... I was completing my... national... No, it wasn't national decks. It was just... completing my living Kanto decks for Fire and Leaf Green. And then this shiny showed up while I was looking for a Scyther. Like, I could have just gone to the game corner. Simple as that. I had the money. No problem. I think I was just too stubborn, though. Chem sucked. Yeah. I mean, I didn't struggle too much with Chem, but it did take a lot of work for me to not fail the class, if that makes sense. Like, here's how I see it. If I ever hear a class that's, like, supposed to be difficult, then I take it very seriously at that point. Because, like, if I know it's actually difficult, I'll take it serious. If there's something like I know I can do no problem, then I'm not going to stress about it too much. Like, everybody told me beforehand that chem was like one of the hardest things about high school, or one of the hardest parts about high school. I went in, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, it took a lot to, do well in the class, but when I've understood the material, it felt satisfying to me. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I see it. I will say, though, I will take that class any day over biology. When I took bio in high school, it was one of the most boring classes I ever took. Like, it was just, like, a big no for me. And then I hated taking it again in community college last year, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was last year in early 2022. But it was a bit better than my high school experience of biology. Yeah, what else? I will mention as well, I forgot to mention the last few times, but I recently had 200 followers on Twitter, so thank you guys very much for that. Like, I like to say I'm proud of the milestone, but also I don't like what Twitter's, turned into the last few months as well. But still, I appreciate y'all for, like, supporting me as much as just even following me on Twitter. Even though I barely post anything, it's, like, nice that you guys like to hear my updates and such. Maybe I'll post more often, but at the same time, I just don't really post stuff on social medias in general. Just not my thing. I don't know. But at the same time, I only use it just to check updates on my friends. That's usually what I do. I'm not like an active Twitter user. But still. I'm still looking at the counter. If it ever glitches out to add a another to the counter when it didn't count, then let me know, because it has happened a couple times and I have caught it. But I think we're fine for the most part, though. I haven't re-edited it yet, so that might be an issue. But I think it's fine. I'm trying to think, what would be another cool full odds hunt if I wanted to do one? What would be a really cool full odds hunt to do? Nidorino I'm only doing it just because it's more of a personal backstory. Yeah, backstory, sure, we'll do that. But like, I have history in Nidorino. Everyone else, it's like, what? Do I just re-shiny hunt Carvana? I got that as my first actual caught full odds shiny within the same year as well, but in Ruby. But I don't need to re-hunt it because I caught it. But Nidorino never caught. Yeah. The more I keep doing full series, the more I start thinking, yeah, I really should do more Nuzlockes like with other ROM hacks, because I've been told that I should do that more often. It's like, I can. I don't have a problem with that, but also, I don't know if I'm truly ready for just calcing non-stop, because you guys know that I'm very slow at Nuzlocking. That's my biggest weakness when it comes to Nuzlocking, or what I've been exposed to. I'm very slow at it. Even in randomizers, if I had the chance to calc, I'm going to do it. As you guys remember from the Losing Me 2 fight, that fight was literally an hour long, just because I was too slow at figuring out what to do. But at the same time, I beat the fight deathless, so clearly I know what I was doing the whole time. But hey, at the end of the day, I win, and I'm proud of myself for winning. And really, it's going to be so good to, like, finish full series when I get past Ultra Moon. And I think I talked about the fact that I'm doing Moon instead of Sun first. I'm doing that only because I want a Champ Token tomorrow, and then Turnator. Okay, this counts. Nidorino? No, Nidoran. This does count. So let me add this to counter. It won't add because the text is displaying while Nidoran male and not Nidorino. That's how the auto counter works, but it records like a certain section of your OBS depending on what you inserted as like your little recorder for the counter. That's a better way to put it, because as usual I suck at wording. But wait, I forgot to repel. This counts as well. I'm counting everything that is an actual encounter. It's not just Nidorino. All right, repel. And we're using a repel minute, by the way, because if we lead off with a level 29 Pokemon, or between level 29 and 33, you're guaranteed Nidorino, because Nidorino's level 33 in this route, or this route, Safari Zone. Egg, so true camp. Also welcome in, hope you're well. Yeah, we do be shiny hunting. You so eepy. If you need to get some sleep, get some camp for the best. All from this week. I feel you though. I'm in the same boat with college, but at the same time, it's like usual. But we're almost done with the semester, and that'll be hopefully my last fall semester. But also, I'm probably gonna do grad school. I haven't decided yet, but I'm probably gonna do grad school. I just need to figure out like an actual route for that by next semester at least, because I'm approaching the end of my college years. This is spaghetti and garlic bread. That's yummy. I can talk about what I had for lunch today. I bought some mozzarella sticks to cook, and I cooked them today. Gonna be honest, they were not great, but they were still mozzarella sticks. I ate them. They were better than no mozzarella sticks. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go. I'll kill for some spaghetti right now. But I hope your day's been well, camp, or your week as well in general. Real indeed. I will do anything for mazza sticks, as you guys know. Like, if I have the chance to, if I go anywhere and they offer mozzarella sticks as appetizers, especially in restaurants, I'm gonna take them no matter what. Like, even if I know they're not the best, I will do anything for a mozzarella stick. What else can I talk about? There's like, I feel like I'm forgetting something obvious, and I just don't know what it is. Because I talked about like what I'm gonna do the next few days. Oh yeah, Halloween's coming up soon. Anybody gonna do anything about that? Because my girlfriend wants to go out for Halloween, so I'm gonna go with her too. For cheese curds. That's fair. I prefer mozzarella sticks overall, but those are good options regardless. Yeah, fried cheese is good too. Camp. That's completely fair. Not to, you know, say anything bad, just like, that's completely fair. I really wasn't much of a Halloween person by the time I got past elementary, but my girlfriend loves going out, not just for like trick-or-treating, obviously, but like just going out to eat with me. So that's what we're going to be doing for Halloween. But what does suck is she's aware of this too, but I'm going to do it anyway. So Tuesday I have an exam to work on, but it's not in person, it's online. And the exam is due on Wednesday, which is the same day I have the presentation to work on. So I have to get the assignment done as quick as possible, the exam done within like some time between me going out with my girlfriend that day or the presentation day. It's my choice I did this in the first place, but also like, it's something I've realized I gotta deal with this week. I have an online exam to get through, and thankfully it's not like a one session thing. You're given the questions beforehand, and then you just gotta answer them and turn them in within one of those 2 days. But you're not given the questions until Tuesday. So I have to look at the questions on Tuesday, and then answer them as fast as possible, either Tuesday when I go out with my girlfriend, or before going out with my girlfriend, or Wednesday before I present. One of those 2 days I have to answer the questions. And I'm pretty sure I can't ask for extension for exams. Because, you know, going out with my girlfriend is not really an excuse. It really isn't. But at the same time, I've overcome a lot of obstacles. I'm pretty sure I can get it done at some point. But yeah, it's annoying, but at the same time, I've dealt with too much in life. I feel like I can do it. Because I'm too stubborn to do anything else. I gotta, you know, get it done at some point. Plus, I could probably BS my way through the exam as well. Like, I could just write nonsense, and I'm sure I'll still be good. Like, as long as I get to the point of the question, I'm fine. Yeah, I appreciate the support, Cam. I appreciate it very much. I think I'll be fine, too. I guess my class I'm talking about is anthropology. I am taking an anthropology class, but the issue is the quiz and exams are the worst. So we're given the quiz to do on like the weekend, or we have the weekend to work on it, and on Sunday it's open, and we have till Monday to do it. So then we're given 10 questions, and you Yeah, we're giving 10 questions. Yeah, 10 questions. And, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Night, right? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're well. I don't know why my alerts aren't working. What? That's weird. But still, welcome in. Hold on. Oh, invading and night raid. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Sorry, and it's not showing my what? Why is it not showing my alert? Sorry. But yeah. I was talking about my quiz, wasn't I? Yeah. So about my quiz, it's 10 minutes and it's 10 questions. That's like one issue right there. 10 minutes to do 10 questions. Like, fine. I don't like the time limit, but it's a thing. Oh yeah, if you want to join my Discord, you can. Exclamation my Discord right there. You can claim a free Pokemon as well for any Pokemon game I play. Like if I catch the Pokemon in a Nuzlocke or something, all yours. But yeah. But the issue is, once you answer a question, you can't go back. That is like the one thing that annoys me the most. Because like, when it comes to, I had to like be all nerdy and nerding out and such, but like when it comes to multiple choice quizzes, isn't like the strategy to just like go through all the questions as fast as possible, and the ones you know, you can answer them, and the ones you don't know, you just skip until then. But yeah, I apologize. It's on my title as well. But yeah, if you want to join my Discord, you can. We just vibe in there a lot. And once again, if you want to claim a Pokemon, you can. You don't have to, but it's just an option to consider. But yeah, I was talking about my quizzes, wasn't I? So we have 2 days to work on it, which like that's a lot of time. But also we have to read a chapter within one of those 2 days. Or also watch another documentary video, and it's going to be in the quiz. And we don't know what's in there, and the questions tend to be very obscure too. Like, it's either obvious, or it's not. But the rough part is just the 10-minute time limit, and not being able to go back to change your answers. Because, like, when you look back, like, wait, I knew the answer! Or like, wait, I just realized what the answer was. You can't go back. You literally can't. That's what I don't like about quizzes. Like, quizzes like that lock you from going back. Because, like, it discourages you from like being able to skip the question and force you to answer them in order, instead of like going on to the next one where you know, and then come back and then just spend the rest of the time trying to figure out what a good answer would be for that question. Once again, it's all multiple choice, thankfully, but the issue is just not able to go back sucks. But that's just my experience from that one class. I won't go too far into it, but that's what I've been dealing with as well. I have an exam, but that class is even worse because I have 2 days to work on it, and the answer, and it's mainly essay. It's in like an essay format. We have to like answer as much as possible, but also that's about it, I think. But yeah, thank you, Camp. I believe I'll be fine. I've written a lot of BS essays before and still passed, no problem. But I still have some other challenges to get through. Once again, I have a concert on November 8th, which... What sucks about that day is I have to leave campus after the rehearsal, go to the place we're going to perform, and after that, I have to go back to my campus for a class, because I don't think I can miss it, or I'm not one to miss my own classes. So that's going to be an issue as well. And the drive distance is like 20 minutes because it's like a freeway as well. And if there's a car crash, even worse. And I think that's it. Like, after that day, it's mainly just working on research paper for the rest of the months. And then Thanksgiving break happens. Actually, if I may be honest, my rate, it's not. Because I don't have a copy, but I do have a reason why I'm hunting this. It's more of like a personal reason. Because this was the first ever full odds shiny I found 5 years ago today. Not today, that was back in September, but like 5 years ago, I found a full odds shiny Nidorino, and I failed it. So naturally, the best thing to do is to just, you know, run it back at some point. And here I am now running it back. So yeah, I apologize, but to make up for it, I'm not using speed up. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing any other cheats. I'm just giving it an earnest attempt without any form of cheating. to make up for it. And hopefully you guys are okay with that. And at the end of the day, this is just more of a personal shiny hunt. This isn't like one for me to keep forever. Yeah, I'm also ready for it too. We get the whole week off too because like our university realizes that like a lot of people tend to skip on like the last day before the break on Thursday, which is normally Wednesday. So they just take the whole week off because of it, which is, you know, good for me because that's the week before Thanksgiving break. Mario RPG Remake comes out, so I'm definitely going to be playing that all break. Or I might even stream it, who knows? Would be pretty cool. No worries, Camp. I appreciate you stopping by. Have some good sleep. You know what? Yeah, this is my stream. I can do whatever I want. Go. Let me give you a shout out, Camp. If you're not following Camp, they're awesome, please. I know they're big into Star Wars, and that's cool. I'm not much of a Star Wars fan, but you're getting a shout out, Camp. Deal with it. Yeah, go follow Camp if you already. They're awesome. Big Star Wars enjoyer too. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're just shiny hunting. Even though it's actually not an authentic copy, it's just more of a personal note because I failed this thing 5 years ago. And it feels only right for me to run it back with this hunt. And we're using our Repel trick because this will get us a guaranteed Nidorino. As long as we don't ever get rid of our repels. And I do have a little 29 Pokemon to help me out with that. But yeah, nothing else is in here. It's just an actual earnest full odds hunt with nothing else. And the plan today is to go to, what? I think 1,200 encounters at least. Yeah, just don't cheat. That's the only thing that matters. And this isn't a Nuzlocke either. Yeah. I'm only going to use PKXs for Nuzlocking purposes. I would never do it for anything else, actually. Like, I know I hack in shinies, but it's only for, like, just because the reward incentive. It's not, like, an actual serious thing. As long as we just have, you know, closure and awareness, we're fine at the end of the day. Which is good. And I appreciate you all for understanding and respecting me for that. It makes me happy and more comfortable to shiny hunt. Like, I would love to, but I just need, like, actual... Like, if I were doing actual hardware, it'd be more difficult for me to set up. And thus I could do only less hunts because of it. Like, would you guys be okay with doing a sort... Like, the only other game I could pick besides Violet is Shield. And I'm sure you guys are okay with a shiny hunt for Shield. It's just, like, I don't know what to pick, and I don't know how to make it truly entertaining. With Nidorino, once again, I have the perfect context. But with Shield, like, what? Do I hunt Nidorino there too? I mean, I could, but it doesn't feel the same. But don't worry, I'll go back to actual hardware soon. Very, very soon. I think. I don't know. But I do have a plan for that, for Violet when I get back to it. Once again, Lotad is still waiting for me. And I have 15 Urbas. The plan for one stream is to shiny hunt 6 Lotads. Nidorino. That's interesting. No, Radio told me about it too, but I would be very appreciative if that were to happen. But for now, I just gotta find the shiny first. But we also have to catch it too. Once again, for those who don't know, found this 5 years ago. I tried catching it, but unfortunately, I can explain what truly happened. Like, I think it took 3 turns for it to, run away. It stayed in the first turn when I failed it. Next turn, it stayed in still. And then the third turn, tree shakes into running away. That's something that actually happened in the hunt. And that's what annoyed me the most. Well, I wasn't even actively trying to hunt it. I was just looking for a sight there, but that's what happened. It 3-shake faked into running away from me. Like, that's got to be the worst when shiny hunting, in the Safari Zone especially. And the fact that there's a whole, you know, week of Safari hunting makes me just say that, well, yeah, you guys have a lot of strength to shiny hunt. And be brave enough to shiny hunt here too. Because I'm doing it on, you know, not Safari Week. That would be cool, actually. If I continue this hunt, do I just participate in Safari Week? I mean, that's in what? Normally in summer, right? So, wouldn't that be cool if I actually participated in it for the first time ever? Or do they not allow, you know, emulators for that? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still hunting the Safari Zone. But still. Amelia, I'm not about the shiny 270 low tads. I thought about it, but no. 6 low tads. Gonna evolve all with Ludicolo. And oh, excuse me. My throat's dying on me. I need water. Okay, thank you. Yeah. 6 Ludicolos. I'm gonna become the ultimate Mirror B when I get back to Violet. Yeah, I appreciate the thought, Amelia. Once again, I promise to not cheat. Like, I know I'm playing on MGBA and I know that I have PK Hex, but I would never use it to actually, you know, cheat it in a shiny. Like, maybe I'll do a bit saying like, oh my gosh, shiny Nidorino, where I move the screen, but obviously I'm not gonna hack one in. That's completely different of a bit. With that said, all we could do is just keep searching. Also, what happened to predict? Did somebody, oh, Perky only predicted. That's gonna be, Perky, your points are on the line if you're still here. Honestly though, do you think you want to refund Amelia if like, we don't find the shiny? Or are you gonna let Perky lose his points? Just curious. Oh, you refunded it? Gotcha, okay. But thank you, Amelia. I just thought about it because, like, I think it'd be pretty cruel to, you know, just, like, make somebody lose their points because they predict they're the only ones that predicted. It's fine. But I appreciate the thought of doing a predict. What else can I talk about? So, yeah, for more playthroughs I need to get through after full series, because we're almost done full series. I don't know if I'm going to do Gen 8 at some point. I don't know if I actually will. It'd be cool, but I have to set up, you know, a totally legit Switch just to do it. Or I have to call my uncle to help me out with that, because he needs to give me a, you know, he needs to give me a sword copy, which I don't have yet, actually. He's going to give me the sword copy, and he's also going to give me an emulator that allows me to get in candies. I mean, a Switch that allows me to, that gives me candies before every run or every copy. Yeah, there you go. A 10-second predict. Yeah, I was like 10 seconds. I think it's a little too small. But yeah, we're gonna redo another predict for those who actually want to hunt. A good choice. Yeah, Fox, I'm waiting. I'm gonna do Lolo tomorrow instead. But welcome in, hope you're well. I need a little bit of a mental break before actually beginning Alola because I have barely played Sun and Moon. I played Sun back in January, then I played Moon as a randomized Nuzlocke in March. But we will be back with full series tomorrow. And we're playing Moon as well first. Because I'm champion Togedemaru in Moon, then Turtonator in Sun. Yeah, if you want to get points in, you can. You don't have to, but if you have to predict for 4 points, you can. Yeah, I hope you're well, Fox. They released. That was back in 2016. Wow. Also 900 encounters. Yippee! Yeah. Get points in if you can or if you want to. I am not looking forward to it. Oh yeah, that's fair. You don't have to, but yeah. I know some countries don't allow you to actually predict, which is sad. Let me read the choices, hold on. Random numbers, odd, even, or shmeev. What's shmeeven? I'm missing some lore here, aren't I? But yeah, it's fine, Fox. I understand some countries don't allow you to, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, I gotta ask, how was your birthday, by the way? Can I ask about that? Because I know you were busy in general, but I do hope it was a really good birthday. And also, I hope you enjoyed the Get the Sub I gave to you. Got some baking books and a nice dinner, and then today got second dinner. Yo, dinner too? Let's go. Yeah, of course. I decided that, yeah, we need everybody to celebrate your birthday because, you know, it doesn't feel right if, you know, it feels right that other people celebrate, you know? The Rare 2 dinner. Yes, the sequel we've all been waiting for. Yeah, I can't wait for it to be Thanksgiving break already because after that, only 2 regular weeks and then finals already. The semester's gonna end in literally 6 weeks. Isn't that kind of insane? For me anyway. But like, yeah. Arbor Week 2024. What's that if I may ask? Arbor Week. I think I heard about it last year, or like for this year, but I'm not too familiar with it, and I would like to know what it is before I like to participate. Event around the period of Arbor Day. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not 2024 yet, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing that year for like content and such, but if I do have a chance or time to do it, I would like to, just because I think it'd be cool to just support, you know, in general. Or wait, the R-trees? Oh, I know a thing or two about tree Pokemon. I know a thing or two about those. That'd be cool, actually. Yeah, like, what would be a really cool hunt to do then? Sudowoodo and Crystal? Why is Crystal? What am I saying? Well, it's a fake tree, but like, it's related to a tree. Or I guess Trevenant. I mean, still, I think that'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be really cool. Like, if I have time, next year, I'll try, because I know a thing or two about tree Pokemon, and but real talk, it'd be really cool to support. It'd be cool to support regardless, you know. Yeah, there's many options, and like, it does have to be like any game, or does it not matter? Because I know you just mentioned Burmy, Wormadam, and PLA trees. I would love to do a Pokemon that not many people hunt. Like, I'm all about giving unpopular Pokemon spotlight, except Shifting Dokati. Oh my gosh, that'd actually be an insane stream. If I hunted a Shiftry, well, can you even shiny hunt Shiftry? Like a wild Shiftry. What, Shield probably? Sword, I mean? Shield Ludicolo, right? Like, that would be ironic, but also, like, it would show how committed I am to, like, supporting, you know? Well, obviously I could just pick any Pokemon I want, but, like, imagine if I chose Shiftry. Yeah, but real talk, I'm all about giving unpopular Pokemon spotlight, you know? Yeah, and Sword. I was thinking, like, it's in Sword, I'm aware of that, but also, like, it's in the wild area, which only spawns in, like, I think it's the area left of... What's the name of the first wild area? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? The first wild area you go to the left, depending on what date, what weather it is, Shiftry can show up. Yeah, Dapple Grove. But still, like, ignoring that, I can pick literally any tree Pokemon. I guess, well, I don't want to do Snover because, well, Diamond and Pearl Platinum. Like, if I'm going to do Snover, it has to be anywhere but Diamond and Pearl Platinum. But what else is there? Exeggutor would be cool. Do you even get wild Exeggutors anywhere? Like in any game? But oh wait, Alola. Probably Alola would be nice. It's so hard to pick. I literally did a trees only run. Why do I not remember all the tree Pokemon? Sceptile, Abomasnow, Exeggutor. Trevenant. Trevenant is an X and Y, and it's also recently in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, so that'd be really cool. And Trevenant's probably one of the cooler tree shinies, for sure. Sceptile is a little too long for my liking. I'm not a big fan of resetting for starters. But wouldn't be a bad idea as well. Like, I have so many ideas, I just can't pick. Wait. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of Tropius, but honestly, I think Tropius would deserve some love. I feel like Tropius would qualify. where do you get Tropius or like a guaranteed Tropius as well? Yeah, I think Tropius is a cool pick because like how many people shiny hunt Tropius? Well, literally every Pokemon's been shiny hunt at some point. Like what shiny has not been hunted yet at this rate? Like I'm pretty sure all of them have been hunted. Yeah, Tropius, yeah, that's what I figure. Like everybody who's shiny hunted at least a Pokemon somewhere. But yeah. Once again, it would be cool to try it out. I just don't know if I'll have time, but I would like to try it at some point. I think it'd be really helpful, and really there's like, it's just like, I think it'd be cool just to do in general. I don't know what else to say, really. No, I'm not gonna do that, Amelia. Oh yeah, I was talking about future playthroughs, wasn't I? So once again, Mario RPG for the remake, I really do want to stream that on release date. I think it'd be cool, right? Like, I just go pick up the game after my class, and then I head home and play Mario RPG. Or stream Mario RPG. My plan is I should finish up full series before then, but it'd be cool to do that the entire Thanksgiving break, playing Mario RPG Remake. But also some other playthroughs I gotta get through. Once again, Dream Team is still, I barely made any progress on my actual Dream Team on 3DS, but streaming is gonna be a nightmare. It literally is gonna be a nightmare if I try to do it at some point, so I'm about to delay a bit longer for that. Super Mystery Dungeon, I still want to wait a bit longer. Stadium Kaizo, I still gotta wait as well. I think the next playthrough I should do is just Mario RPG Remake, and then some other game to stall for time for Dream Team. Or maybe I should play out of order and go with Paper Jam. I don't know. Paper Jam Magic is playable without, it doesn't need motion controls, right? And also Thousand Year Door, I still gotta play that and the remake too, but I'll start with the original first at some point. Yeah, lots to look forward to still, even after full series. But I gotta figure out like the order of doing such things, you know? I mean, I'm sure it won't matter to you guys, but to me it kind of does. We're almost at 1,000 encounters. I'm already feel like I've been hunting forever, even though there's only stream 3. But don't worry, we will get to Alola soon. We will get there very, very soon. I guess now to talk about Alola. Anything else I need to pay attention to in Alola? Like, I've already looked at the encounters. Or like any important fights I need to look out for in those games. I played Sun and Moon, but I've yet to play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So that's like the one game I worry about the most. Because I barely played Sun and Moon. That's all. My throat feels sore, yikes. I don't know why. Oh, send me a ball there. It better not catch. Just don't catch. Thank you. In a way, it actually kind of concerns me because, like, I feel like it's gonna run away when I find it. Oh, do you guys think it's gonna run away from me? Do you guys actually think it's gonna run away from me once I find the Nidorino? Or do we want to stay positive and believe? Because I like to stay positive, but knowing my luck. Yeah. I just can't believe I've been at full series for literally 3 months now. Right? I started July. It's been 3 months, yeah. I can't stop talking about it because, like, I'm so close to finishing, and it feels like I've been doing it for ages. But we'll be done with this very soon. Oh yeah, also I'm feeling a lot better now, by the way. I was sick for a lot of the week as well. And my throat's still feel a bit sore, but it's mainly from probably the moss sticks I ate, actually. That's probably what happened. But it's not seeming too serious, thankfully. I still need to come up with another follower goal, I just noticed. I have yet to make one, somehow. Or for like this one. Maybe I should wait a bit longer. Maybe I should wait till like 750. I don't know. Like, I don't have to. It's just like, I would like to at least, you know, reward you guys or something for making it this far. But I'm not very good at making decisions, as always. But I am thinking of doing Zelda, though. I asked some friends of mine, like, what's a good place to start? And all of them told me Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But the issue is, I'm just not in the mood to get myself anything for the Switch right now. Like, it's just too expensive for me to want to buy anything right now. I want to start somewhere that's like a bit more simple for me. That's all. And that's why I'm asking, like, what's a good place to start? And I've been told, Talon suggested me Wind Waker. But once again, I barely know the game at all. Like, I would need to... I'm trying to think. Like, logic says, if you don't know where to start from the very beginning. That's how I usually approach it. But I'm not about to play the original Zelda as my first Zelda game. Sorry, I'm just not going to be that guy. That's all. And I would play Link's Awakening. Isn't that for the SNES, or am I mixing it up? But like, the older games are really difficult too. Like, I need one that's like somewhat good for beginners, but also like not too difficult, which is what the SNES are known for, or like NC4 and SNES ones are known for. They're pretty difficult from what I've heard. Maybe I'm overreacting, but just something I thought of until now. But perhaps Wind Waker is a good start. And then I'll probably play blind as well. But I'm also not the biggest, like, I'm not the biggest advocate for blind playthroughs. Well, besides Mystery Dungeon. Like, Mystery Dungeon is the perfect game for me to do a blind playthrough, because I don't know the lore, but I do know Pokemon very well, and they do follow a lot of the mechanics. So that was literally the perfect thing I needed for, like, a blind playthrough. But for Zelda, it's like, I barely know anything, and I'm probably going to get backseated a lot, which, I mean, it's expected if I don't know much about the game, but still. That's what makes me nervous about trying out new series in general. Like, if I know a game well, like, if I'm familiar with a certain game, I'm willing to try it, to know more about it. Which is why I played Kirby and Squeeze Squad. But also I realized that, yeah, it's a short and simple game. I don't know what else expected. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need more Kirby lore, or, like, more Kirby streams. Like, would that be entertaining? I could play Return of Dreamland. I do have the game. Yeah, I literally played through Return of Dreamland. I don't know why I can't just play that on stream. That's an option. I also have the older games too, of course. And I tried, you know, Avalanche, but that didn't go as well as I planned for. But hey, that's in the past. can't wait for this thing to be blue. Like, the moment it's blue, not only am I going to get a Twitch clip, but I can finally get a proper shiny reaction. Besides, like, are you kidding me? Because it's like my most common phrase I say when I find a shiny. Because often, like, one I don't even want. But for this one, this is a shiny I actually want. It's going to be extremely rare, but we'll find it someday. I still haven't even thought about a name for this guy yet. Normally, I just name you Odin, which is Nido backwards, but like, this is going to be a special Pokemon to me, so I gotta name it something else when we get to it. I didn't mean to throw a bait, doesn't matter, I'm gonna run away anyway. Are you gonna stay? Okay, you stayed. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Amelia, we're still here. You were talking about, you were suggesting me to do a badge quest at some point, right? If so, what's a good game to start with a badge quest? Probably Scarlet and Violet, what am I saying? Even without full odds, I could probably find a shiny, no problem. But like, what would be a cool one to do? I guess. Well, it's probably too early for me to say that. But like, what would be a good game to start off with a badge quest? I've heard Let's Go is actually not bad for that. Same with Scarlet and Violet, obviously. Like, those games are a lot easier to shiny hunt than most, if not the easiest games to hunt. Well, Let's Go's probably easier. I don't know. But those seem to be like the popular options for shiny badge quests. I also have friends of mine who've been at some quests for like years. Like Detective Mocha, aka Steph, is currently doing one for I think it's Black and White, right? Or is it Black 2, White 2? Forget. But she recently found a Duckless shiny as well, so it's even more impressive, which is part of her team. I think it's actually Black and White, because I know she had this Snivy last year, and in the Musharna as well. Yeah, the plan is tomorrow I will be live again with full series at 10 a.m. Hopefully no internet issues happen like it did today, but you guys didn't see that. Nobody did, only myself. But at the end of the day, we're fine with that. Hey Raven, welcome in. Hope you're well. We are shiny hunting today, but tomorrow I will be back with full series. I gotta say, the fact that I made this far full series just still shocks me. Like, it was expected, but also like, I am 3 months in and I'm finally tackling Gen 7. I know I speedran like the first 4 gens for the first months. I'm aware of that because I was on summer break and I just had like all the time in the world to get through all the early gens, no problem. But now, I've been taking every gen for like a month to get through. It took me almost exactly a month for Gen 6. Gen 5 as well. And then Gen 4, I was already halfway done by the time I got to university in Gen 4. Doing good? Nice to hear. I'm assuming, I know you're also in full series, but I'm assuming you're still in Gen 4, or did you... Wait, hold on. Raven, are you still Soul Silver, or did you just finish Soul Silver? I forget. I know you and Neb were both doing Gen 4 at the same time. And then Neb just finished Gen 4 a few days ago. Here's Social Silver. Got you. Okay. Hope that goes well whenever you get to it, of course. No rush, but I do hope that goes well whenever, you know, you get to it. I like the Gligar champ. That was a really cool champ. And mad respect for using Gligar as well. I know Gliscor you can get through Battle Frontier, only through that as well, because you can just do Battle Factory for hours because you're using rental Pokemon, which don't count towards your Nuzlocke. But still, respect on the Gligar. Yeah, I never thought of it like that. Like when I did HSS for full series, I just waited until the end of the run, right when I got to blue, to quote unquote EV train my Pokemon, because you get the EV reducing berries in Battle Frontier, but you need points to get those. But I didn't even know you could just do Battle Factory and you're fine. Yeah, that's fair. Gligar's still cool though. We stand Gligar. I like seeing pre-evils getting champed, honestly. I think it's more entertaining that way. I mean, I will admit, I usually champ full evolved Pokemon, but also I have champed some pre-evos. Pikachu in yellow, Clang in black. Shout out to Clang, by the way. It literally dodged the Fire Blast when it mattered the most. Insane tech. And kill Pikachu and Lapras. Yeah, that's still good, though. I'm very curious to see what you end up championing for Soul Silver as well. Soul Silver is going to be an interesting run. Once again, I love Heart Gold Soul Silver only because you're allowed to champ so many other Pokemon they are normally, you know, given. I like it when remakes give you, you know, tons of options to consider to champ. BDSP does that a bit, but not a lot of options. Even Oras doesn't do that entirely, but Oras gives you other unique and rare Pokemon to use. Abstrika, Electros, Venomoth, Darmanitan, Larvesta, Frogly, Porygon. You get so many cool Pokemon in Oras too. Like, it's not as big as Heart Gold Silver in my opinion, but still, it's cool. This is Meganium, got you, okay. That's fair. I thought about championing Meganium back in like Gold. I chose that first and I lost my first run to Gold because of it. I ended up losing to Faulkner, not knowing that he could just destroy me with Mud Slap. But after that run, I'm like, you know what? We don't need Meganium champed. And then when I got to Leaf Green, I was at one point trying to champ a starter. Or no, it was actually Pearl, I think, when I finally settled saying that, you know what? We're not going to champ a starter at all. Because originally in Pearl, I wanted to champ Empoleon. But then I saw Luminia. I'm like, I haven't champed you yet. And I think I got to get rid of you as fast as possible. So I champed Lumineon over Empoleon. And that's when I said, you know what? Forget the starters. We're not champing any of them in the full series because I haven't champed any of them yet, not counting Pikachu. And that's the story of how I said, you know what? Screw the starters. We're not champing any of them. We're going to keep them around. And apparently, I'm told that it's been paying off, but I've been looking at, you know, at Sun and Moon again lately, and I've noticed that some of the starters just straight up suck. Well, Meganium's good. Only because Island Scanner gives you egg moves, or like one egg move. Totodil's bad because it gets Metal Claw, and it gets Aqua Tail until level 63, which you're not even going to get to by the cap, but the move relearner is at the end of the game. So you're not going to get a physical water move on for Alligator until the end of the game. By which point you only have to champ it, or it's going to be useless. What was your run of Gold, if I may ask? Like, what did you do for that run? Yeah, for Alligator sucks. It's awful, so I don't understand the hype for that. Cyndaquil, Typhlosion's not bad, I've heard, but here's the thing about Typhlosion. You get it on the same route as Cutie Fly and Bagon, aka Route 3. I don't think it's worth it at all. What else is there? The Unova Stars from Sun and Moon. I don't think any of them are worth it too, because they show up at the last island. The Pony one. Yeah, Pony Islands. So yeah, I don't get it. Like, why are people telling me that, oh, delaying the stars is good? I don't even use them half the time. Okay, fine, I do use them occasionally, but like, I only use a couple starters. I don't use all of them every time. That's all. Like, the low stars are going to be okay, I imagine, especially in Center War and Primarina. But the Sigil, like, what's it going to do for me? What is Superior going to do for me? What is Embor going to do for me? What is Samurott going to do for me? I can't imagine any of those being useful. But also, I'm aware you get a lot of them in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So maybe that's the game where they're going to come in really useful. Because you get Venusaur, you get Charizard, Blastoise, you get a lot of them. Actually, Infernape too, yeah. It's going to pay off. But I'm not going to champ any of them is the thing. None of them are going to go. And I get Dunsparce. Oh my gosh, that's insane, Raven. The 1% Dunsparce with Rage goes crazy. But I use Totodile like everyone else, because Totodile was the best starter for that run. But don't worry, I use Meganium and Heart Gold and Typhlosion Soul Silver, so I still use all the starters, but none of them got champed, is the thing. Like, I'm willing to use all the starters. I just, you know, I'm not going to champ any of them. And the Sultan just straight up suck. I use Blastoise for majority of Gen 1 or Kanto. Then I use Venusaur and Leaf Green to beat Misty. Charizard and X and Y. I use the Charizard like I just explained. I use Torchic for Oraz, Mudkip for Ruby Sapphire, Trico for Emerald. Torterra I didn't use at all. I actually have not used Torterra yet, but that'll change soon. Infernape is in Platinum, and Polion for Diamond and Pearl. Then I used Samurott in Black, Embor in White, Superior in Black 2, and then Samurott. No. Was it Samurott? I don't remember. I think it was Embor in White 2. And then I've used Greninja and Chestnut. Well, I haven't even used Chestnut yet, but like I used the family in Y. I've yet to use Delphox. So Torterra and Delphox are the only starters I haven't used yet in full series. And I can still use them, thankfully. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Totodile really is the best starter for early game. That fight is so stupidly hard. Like, even Judy and Onyx aren't great answers because they get mud slapped to death. And one miss and they just straight up lose. Or too many, I mean. Man, my throat hurts now, yikes. It better not be because of Monster Sticks, or it better be because of it. I know I'm gonna have another short throat, right? Nah, I doubt it. I've been recovering lately. I should be fine. But yeah. Gen 2 was something. Like, it really was just Alakazam punching simulator. You can't... That's so stupid. I'm pretty sure it's like a 4% encounter. I'll add it, but, you know what? Should we just catch it? Let's try catching it. Why not? Let me test my luck out. I'm gonna test my luck. Do I catch this Kangaskhan? Let's see. Test my luck out. I'm in the middle of shiny hunting, and I can just catch a Kangaskhan. No problem. I feel it's gonna eat up all my luck. Should I save now? Should I just save? I feel like I should just save after that, right? Oh, I forgot to repel. Right. Right. Like, what was that? I wasn't doing anything. No, there's no codes to increase the catch rate. I don't get it. That was literally just a 5% catch right there. Oh well. That means they're gonna catch Nidorino, right? That means they're gonna catch Nidorino? That means they're catching Nidorino. It's gotta be it. It's gotta be. What else has happened while I was gone? Oh yeah, I just realized. Mario Party 3, isn't that coming out today? On the Switch Online, or is that coming out? It's coming out very soon, but like, I heard Mario Party 3 is finally getting announced on Switch Online. That's cool. I already have the game. Well, I have an actual copy of the game, but still, that's cool. Best Mario Party, by the way. Don't at me. Alright, 10 repel. Just keep running. We're only an hour in, and it feels like I've already been hunting for 3 hours. We're not going to be done anytime soon. I need to keep up. I really don't know what to talk about. Because, like, I'm starting to feel like I've worn out myself already, just an hour in. Yeah, I'm honestly struggling with what else to talk about. Because, like, I think I've just covered everything else that's been happening the last few days. Like, once again, I do have plans this week, mainly to go over and rehearsing a project we're going to be teaching. I got a date with my girlfriend for Halloween. What else? Registering for classes soon as well. I mean, that's pretty important. I think that's about it. That's fair. I'm not the biggest BDSP fan, but if you want to go get it, perfectly fine. Plus, that game is Lotad, the superior of the two, Grass Heads and Whirlwind. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy it if you go for it. Girl Violet full series. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, that's a good point to do it as well. But like, the thing is for me, I don't know if I want to do full series on my actual copies, only because one struggle I'm gonna have is trading evolutions that I want. Like, if I want to champ Swirlix or Slurpuff and Sword, do I get an actual copy of Sword and play on my account? Or what? Here's the thing. I have online, but I don't want to reset my Violet copy just to, you know, just to do it for full series and then not have access to trades, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But still, if you do go for it, I wish you luck, Raven. I really would love to do Gen 8. Like, I really would. Just so I can, you know, champ some other Pokemon nobody has champed yet. Oh yeah, speaking of Pokemon that hasn't champed yet, nobody has champed Comfey yet. That Flower Fairy type from Alola. And looking at where you get it, you only get it in Lush Jungle, which is the route with Passimian and Oranguru, depending on the game you're playing. I could theoretically champ Comfey in Sun and Moon. I just gotta hit the 5% Comfey, which actually isn't that hard. It's a 50-50 between it and the monkeys. Because if I go to the first area and I get Fomantis before going to Lush Jungle, which I'm pretty sure is a guaranteed encounter, then I should have a guaranteed Comfey or Passimian or Oranguru, depending on what version. And then, by then, I just gotta win the 50-50. If I get Comfey, I'm champing it whichever one of the two games I get. Or, I could champ those two monkeys and Steenie / Serena before Ultra Moon, and then champ Kofi in Ultra Moon. That's what I could do. That's fair. I only want to do it just so I can have access to trades, because I don't want to deal with like getting Switch Online for another account. I really don't. It's not worth my time. And also, I really don't want to grind as well. I'm just like not in the mood to grind for hours and then just lose at the end. Just a big no for me. I'm all about fast-paced nuzlocking out here. Like, I'll take all my time in the world to calc, but I will not take all the time in the world just to play on the actual copy and grind up. It's just like not for me. But if you guys want to do it, perfectly fine. That's the only reason why I would use you know, an emulator for it. Yeah, if you don't have any purpose, then yeah, go for it for sure. Just for me, I might have a purpose because I want to champ Slurpuff and Sword, which you need trade for that as well. What else is there in Sword like a champ? I guess Pokemon that nobody's champed yet would be cool. Like Bolta, nobody's champed yet. But still. And no, I'm not doing Let's Go as well. I'm not doing that. Same with RCS. Like RCS, I have a new copy that I have yet to finish RCS. So if I ever were to play my actual game, I'm going to reset it. But yeah. It's just for me, like, I feel like I need to trade evolutions or have access to them at all costs so that at least I know I can use them. Because I would like to have a Gengar, for example, in BDSP if I can. Oh yeah, BDSP. How am I going to beat those games now? I've champed a lot of Pokemon in the decks. And I'm not using the starters for E4s. And that makes Aaron a bit more difficult without Fire type. But at the same time, I have access to other Pokemon. I can use Lucario, I can use Houndoom, I can use Gyarados. Yeah, I really don't want to champ Gyarados at any point. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can just choose at that rate. Like, you can choose what to encounter. Just whatever you run into first is your encounter, regardless. Unless it's a dupe, obviously. But, like, I'm pretty sure I get to choose. But if you also want to, like, do a spinner or close your eyes, I can't stop you from that. But choosing is acceptable. That is all I can tell you. It's why for Sword and Shield, I might not have to worry about Stuffle champ. Because if I champ Stuffle, I'm guaranteed Swirlix in Route 5. And that's what I'm looking for in Sword. Yeah, Sword would be really cool to do. Like, what's the champ team? Whatever you fight for Leon, is it? Or is like any other fights you have to do before Leon? Like, within the same area. Like, do you have to fight anybody else before Leon? Within the same area without changing teams? That makes sense, like the Elite Four. I forget. And Leon is not free either. Like, Leon is pretty difficult. He has what? A Dragapult, Aegislash, obviously a Charizard with coverage and D-Max. Like, how do you beat that? I guess a Rock type is your best bet. But still. We're almost at 1,000 encounters, chat. Get ready to celebrate. Change your team. Yeah, as I was thinking, like, is it just only Leon you have to prepare for? There's no Elite Four of any kind to prepare for? If so, then that should be not bad. Like, he's still not free, but, like, that shouldn't be as bad. If that makes sense. But also to test out if my laptop's strong enough to run the emulator anyway, is my concern. Same with BDSP, and I kind of doubt it will run Scarlet and Violet. If it does, then maybe I'll give it a shot. But also, I do have access to both games. I have both of them on my Switch, so I could do that. But then for Violet, I have to run without without trade evos. Oh, it's also... Oh, that thing can just kill your team, can it? Oh, that's not fun. How do you beat that Eternatus? It's Poison Dragon, so... I would say Fairy Ground, but there is no Fairy Ground. Is there a Fairy Psychic? Mr. Mime. Gardevoir. No, it's Poison Dragon. No, that's a bad idea. Yeah, it's an awful idea. You need a Dragon Steel type. Duraludon. There we go. That's like the best wall you got. Wait, no. It's Dragon. A Fairy. Fairy Steel type. There we go. So Zacian. Okay, good to know. I don't know why it took me forever to realize. And I chant them all while, so rip the fairy steel dream. And also champ Klefki. Rip that dream too. But Klefki's the best. I've been told I can guarantee Mimikyu if I get rid of Klefki, which what I did, so I'm good there. Seven more to go before 1,000. I'm not even going to end there. We've only been streaming for an hour and 25 minutes. It really hasn't been that long already. To me, it hasn't been that long, but it has been, sadly. But hey, this is a good way to, like, you know, get things off my chest. And just, you know, mindlessly play the game and just run around till we find a shiny. If I ever run away from a shiny, by the way, that's going to be like the most embarrassing thing ever. Like, I would actually just like quit my shiny hunting career if I ever do that in my life. But I doubt it. I'm pretty good at paying attention to my own shinies at least. Yeah, my throat's starting to get to me though. Do I have any more water with me? Let me run around first before we find my water. Okay. Nope. I'm almost out of water. I'm gonna have to be back and get more water then. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But for now, I'll just keep pushing until I feel like actually getting water. Yeah, I hope you guys are excited for Moon tomorrow. Once again, I have no idea how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try to get as much done in Moon as possible. Will I do good at it? I have no idea, but we're gonna try regardless. Anyways, back to this. 2 more encounters before 1,000. Repel still up. Come on, give me at least 2 more encounters before I can say 1,000. There we go. Will 1,000 be the one? Will it be the one? Let's see it. Will 1,000 be the chosen one? Okay, 1,000? Oh, I tried. But now we're at 1,000. I expect the number to keep increasing for another few months. Oh well. Boo womp indeed. And now we're at 1,001. We're getting there. What's the odds? What's like the percentage of? Okay, I'm currently 11.51% in on the full odds hunt. Like, what's the exact percentage of? What number is 20% of 8,192? There we go. Probably 2,000s, but still. Hearing this is making me excited for the Mario RPG remake. Like, I never played the original game too, but I want to play it on stream on Switch when it shows up on the 17th. Because, you know, why not? It'd be cool if I streamed it. All I concern will be spoilers, because there will be spoilers for new stuff. So yeah, when we get to there, definitely try to tone down the spoilers. I'm sure you guys will do good at that. I can't say this again though, but you know what would be cool? Like, If Square Enix allowed Nintendo to make plushies of Geno and Mallow, that'd be cool. Because, like, I've always wanted Mallow and Geno plush. But I don't know if they're going to allow them to do that. But I think it'd be cool, though. You know? Just to hype up Mario RPG. But at the same time, they're the ones making the game. And that's about it. Oh yeah, also, for those who were playing Mario Wonder last week, hope it's been going well. I know everybody's been playing it the last week, but... And my girlfriend and I were going to meet up on Monday, but we couldn't because I was too ill and I didn't want to get her sick. So we decided to cancel out that day to play Mario Wonder. But we'll play eventually soon. Oh, nice. Measure Dread, that was back in 2021, right? For Switch? I forget. I'm not too familiar with Metroid, sadly. It's another series I've never got into. But I've heard people like the game, and I saw John play it once, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it's been fun. Oh, 2020, that makes more sense, actually. I think, right? I forget. But still. I'm actually having fun, and that's awesome to hear. I'm still thinking about some Sun and Moon, though, because the Elite Four in that game is not free, especially Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like, I want to chip to Dene in those games, just because nobody's done it yet, and I'm trying to do my best to champ it, but the Dene is just like, with a hard Elite Four, it's like, what is the Dene going to do? Look pretty? It's going to do nothing for me. That's my concern. Come on, where's my encounter? There you go. What Pokemon are the Dene route next and why? So the route that the Dene's at first off is in Route 11, and the Pokemon there are the Nidorans, Nidorino, coincidentally enough, and Nidorina. There's Throw and Suck, depending on which version you're playing. Staravia, the Pokemon that I don't understand why is even in here. And then there's one more. Who is it? No, there's a couple more. Chingling, Stunky, and it's Dene. I think that's it. Oh no, Hariyama too. I champed all but Stunky, the Nidorino, I mean, and then what's the other? Staravia. And to get guaranteed to Dene, which you can't get guaranteed with a Repel Manip and certain Pokemon champ, you need to champ Hariyama, one of the two fighting guys, depending on which version you're playing, or both, which is optimal. You need to have those two champed, Staravia champed, and I think Chingling, I don't know, but if you have those champed, then you get guaranteed to Dene with a Repel Manip at level 22, I think it is. What happened was I was trying to go for it in Y, but then I ran to Staravia with a static Pokemon, sadly. Or I had a really good chance to get to Dene, but I failed to get it because I lost a 50-50 even with static. What's annoying is I had really good odds to get it too. I could have ran to Nidorina, Chingling, Hariyama, Sock, Minnow, Staravia, of course. Chingling, Hariyama. Let's see. I'm looking up just for you, Raven, because I'm pretty sure I don't think you need Chingling champed. I'm gonna look it up. Route 11 Kalos. Need the champ. Okay, I was wrong. It's just Hariyama, Staravia, Throw, Sock, and that's it. And you have to level 22 Pokemon exactly in order to repel Manip. So yeah, if you champ those guys, you get guaranteed to Dene at that route. And as long as you have a level 22 Pokemon. I didn't get it because I failed to champ Staravia. And I didn't want to champ it because I wanted it for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. If I play those games, I don't know. I'm chatting right now, but I was too stubborn. I was willing to risk it for Static. I did get the Static Stunfisk, but unfortunately, I just didn't get the champ. What's its name? The Dene, because I ran to Staravia first. When I could have ran to literally anybody else, or the 50-50 for the Dene. But no. Sometimes you're just not lucky. But once again, if you have Hariyama, Throw, or Sock, depending on which version you're playing, and Staravia champ, you're guaranteed to Dene at level 22. But you do have to go for level 22, though. That's how you get guaranteed to Dene. And to Dene, I'm pretty sure can sweep Seabold, the water guy, in the Elite Four. You just gotta have a pretty okay special attack stat, I imagine. Like, all you need is Thunderbolt, and you're good. You one-shot Gyarados for sure. You one-shot maybe Clawitzer. I don't know. That's about it. That's all I can think of. Man, if you want the Dene, that's how you do it. For me, I can still get an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but it's going to be a lot harder to champ now that I realize that it's really trash for the Elite Four. But regardless, I can still get it, but to do it, I need to champ Togedemaru, Turtonator. I already champed all the kids, so I'm good there. Catch a little Geodude somewhere, I don't know, anywhere before Blush Mountain, or before I go back to Blush Mountain and get an encounter. And also get Torkoal. I have not champed Torkoal, and I'm thinking about champing in Sun and Moon. I don't know if I will, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. Oh, I do hope so too, Raven. I mean, I'm going to try champ Swirlix and Sword as well if I do play that game. But, yeah, if you want Swirlix, you need to champ Snorlax. You need to champ Snorlax. Yeah, and you have to champ other Pokemon too ahead of time. You need to champ Krogunk, you need to champ, who else? Krogunk. Yo, Hilly with a rate of 1. Okay, what? Why are my alerts not working? What? That's weird. My alerts aren't working today. But still, Hilly with a rate of 1. Thank you so much. Let me give you a shout out. If you're not following Hilly, go follow them. He's awesome. What were you guys up to? There you go. The sound alerts work at least. Yeah, welcome in, Rares. My name is Ludicolo. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I do variety content. And today we are shiny hunting today. Normally we're doing something called full series, but no, today we're doing shiny hunting. It's a Mario World. I'm practice for Wonder tomorrow. Oh, what are you doing tomorrow? After your break, yeah. I don't know where you went to, but I heard you traveled somewhere. I do hope that went well. Yeah, Raven, yeah, that's what you gotta do. Just get lucky, I guess. But still, thank you so much for raid, Haley. I appreciate it very, very much for it. And I hope, oh, TwitchCon, right. I know everybody went there, but I didn't know if you went there too. My apologies, but still, hope it went well. And I hope you're streaming, and yeah, glad to hear you're streaming well. I actually have yet to play Mario Wonder. My girlfriend bought it last week, and we were going to play on Monday, but we couldn't because I was a little too sick to want to go to her house and game. I didn't want to get her sick either. So it's smart for me to just wait a bit longer. But eventually we'll play it together. In Black to White 2, you can't champ Krogunk. I forget what's in Route 7 actually. No worries, Haley. Go lurk. Yeah, let's go stay all my raiders too. If you guys need a raid rest, that is perfectly okay. But if you have to stick around to lurk, I appreciate it as well. You don't have to, but still. Go get food, Haley, if you need to. Perfectly acceptable. But once again though, if you're not following Haley, go follow them. He's awesome. There's a lot of variety content. I know he did Genshin. I know he's a big Mario fan as well. So yeah, go follow Haley, please. They're awesome. Let me see. Raven, could you look up the encounters for that route, and I could tell you ahead of time like what you can champ before that game, if that's okay. Just like help you out with that. Hariyama. You can't champ it in Black 2 White 2. Route 11 is no. It's Route 7 in X and Y. There we go. Route 7 in X and Y. That's the route with Swirlix. Flabebe is there too, but you get Flabebe in Route 4 very, very, very likely. So you're fine there. Also, we're now 200 encounters in, and we are almost 2 hours in the stream. We are getting some pretty good numbers overall. But I'll keep going for another 200 encounters, and then we'll stop. Oh. I wasn't looking at that. You haven't champed any of them? Oof. Except Storavia. You did champ that, right? But thankfully, you only need to worry about Hariyama and the fighting twins. Yeah, the duo, I mean. The repel. Yeah. But yeah, if you, I can help you out with that, depending on what's in the route. In Route 7, I mean. Oh, wait, we're talking about Route 7. Right. Route 7. Yeah, what's in there again? My bad. Yeah, and you only have one chance in X as well. Yeah, what's in Route... Yeah, what's in Route 7? I'm mixing up my routes again. 11 is the Dene, 7 is Swirlix. But Flabebe is there. You're very likely to just get Flabebe in Route 4. So you have to worry about that at all. And then what else is there? Krogunk's there, I do know that. And you don't get in Black to White 2. Wait, do you? Yeah, I don't think you do. Yeah. Because here's the thing, Krogunk is actually post-game. Even though, what's his name? Getsus has one somehow. It's post-game. Get rid of that idea. And then there's also... I'm gonna look at the encounters myself, actually. That will help me out. It's better to just than staying clueless. Just look at it myself. Let me see. What's in Route 7XY? Oh, wow. There's actually a lot of Pokemon. Wow, you're right, Raven. So, Krogunk. Smeargle. Yeah, you definitely can't champ that. Roselia, you can't champ in Black 2 White 2. Volbeat, if you're a Repel Manip, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, if you're a Repel Manip, you don't have to worry about Volbeat. Smeargle, you can't champ in Black 2 White 2. Duckley, you can. That's actually a good option right there if you want Swirlix. That's your best bet. Yeah. The only ones you can champ is just Ducklet. That's literally it. Or Roselia. Yeah, those two. Do you get a common in any other grass, I guess? Is it more common in certain flowers or no? 5%. It's 10% in the purple and red flowers and yellow flowers. Yeah, they're only 10% everywhere. Yeah, that sucks. But hey, you can still champ it in Black 2 White 2. You have a chance to redeem yourself if you want it still. I chose not to, just because like I wasn't gonna champ Swirlix no matter what in X. So I'm saving it in Sword if I want to play Sword, that is. Wait, did my counter go up? I don't know if it did. I'm starting to not know if like my counter's going up by itself. It can't happen. It has happened. That's what I'm worried about. Hopefully my counter hasn't been going up accidentally. Yeah, I don't get it. I think my alerts are just not working. I don't get it. Why? Maybe it's because I've been streaming in a while. Who knows? Oh, no, let me go in. Regardless, we just gotta keep going forward. Yeah, my throat feels kind of sore right now. Hope it's not saying too ill, because I just got sick. There's no way I can get sick again, right? Dinner 2 from Amelia is one thing, but sick 2 would be not good. You know, it'd be really cool though? A shiny Nidorino right now. That'd be really cool and hype and would just make my day. I will be honest, though, today's been really slow and painful. Once again, the internet issue was one thing, but also just today's been some really bad vibes. Not to get personal, but just today's been some bad vibes. That's all. It does hurt me on the inside, but like I've just come to the point in life where like if I have to put up with bad things, there's gotta be something that can like balance it out to make it better. Cause staying negative is just like not good for my mental health ever. So like whenever something happens, like I want to go talk with someone else to make up for it, you know, someone that like I can trust. That's always a good solution in general. Like if something happens, always talk to somebody, because somebody should always be able to hear you out and like support you a bit when you're your lowest points, you know? But for me, it was happening while I was alone trying to get my Wi-Fi fixed. Didn't mean to ball there. Actually, if we catch it... Okay, we caught Nidorino. That's a good start. Hopefully that's not my shiny Nidorino. Imagine if I did that. Like, just caught the Nidorino and say, like, and then just post a little snippet of the Nidorino being caught and then trick everybody to say it's a shiny when it's not. That'd be funny. But I am not good at committing to bits. So what do I know? Okay, didn't mean to do that. Make a shiny PKX. That would be funny, but no. I don't even want to talk about that because, like, it's actually very easy to get called out as a cheater from that point on. Like, obviously, I'm not going to do it. Repel, right. But, like, I don't want to make a bit out of it, that's all. Like, I'm going to make a bit like this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to do this for a bit. Let's see if I can make it work. But I'm not willing to do anything else with it, though. After all, it is just, you know, a silly little game. Actually. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Let me get another one of this image out here. Give me a second to do this. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, this. Let me do that. Hold on. There you go. But hear me out, though. Hear me out. Look at that. Imagine. Imagine. Go, shiny, no way. Okay. I listen. I don't like making bets. Like, I don't like making bets, but like, just imagine. Imagine. Okay. I don't want to play around for too long. I don't want people to actually think I just found a shiny. I don't think it'd be funny. I don't know. My sense of humor is kind of complicated. And by that I mean I just quote SpongeBob a lot, but like, I'm not good at doing bits. That's all. Because I am aware that like people can actually get mad at like me faking a shiny like that. And I don't like getting people mad. That's the last thing I want to do with shiny hunting. Like, I need to be more convincing to continue the bit. But I'm not good at doing that, sadly. Like, if you guys just hyped up and full kept saying, shiny! Or like, oh my gosh, after that many hunts, encounters. Like, just fill up the chat by saying, no way, or like, as many hype messages as possible. That is committing to a bit. I'm feeling tired already. Like, I barely worked on my project today, but also I have more of it to do this weekend, so I'm not done with that at all yet. By accident. Yeah, that's the fun thing about full series. Like, you gotta make good clips by accident. Once again, my Avalug, my Terra Ghost Avalug, I made that by accident, and it's now a certified hooded classic. And hey, that was actually really fun to use Terra Ghost Avalug like that. The joke is I had Curse. My plan was to set up on Gourgeist and use Curse to set up, but Gourgeist used Trick or Treat on me, turning me to a Ghost type, and then I accidentally used the Ghost. My Curse ended up being the Ghost Curse, where it hurts me and it takes a lot of damage, residual damage. But in a way, it was actually more cool. I got to beat the Gardevoir with Curse, Ghost Curse, instead of sweeping like my original plan was. I think it was more cool they did like that. Trying Nidorino. Joke's on you, Bug. I'm using Repel Manip, so the odds of me finding Nidorino is not going to happen. Very, very likely not going to happen. Also, welcome in, Bug. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm playing FireRed. Nidorino's more common in this game than Nidorino. Point of silver. What did Donphan do? Wait, which Donphan? There's no trainer with a Donphan, is there? Am I forgetting somebody? Yeah, I hope you're well, Bug. Oh yeah, I heard you and Aggron are gonna do a full series link, Soul Link for X and Y. I hope that goes well. I'm very excited to see how that goes, because that's a really cool take on full series right there. With true rollouts, oh my gosh, Donphan, why? I'm a big Donphan fan. Like, I think it's honestly my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, because like, it's the one Pokemon I don't understand why anybody would hate, especially Phanpy. Like, it is objectively one of the cutest Pokemon ever, if not the cutest. I will take any others for answers. Yeah, it's fair, Bug. I will say XY was so boring, but the Ghost Avalug made up for it entirely. And it would have been even more hype if I got the Dedenne, but oh well. Alas, I didn't get the Dedenne. But hey, I champ Skrelp. I have made history. Like, actual concrete history in full series, besides champing Terra Ghost Avalug. Yeah, do hope it goes well. Once again, Auras will be more fun, just because you get every Mega, but like Garchomp and Glalie, that's it. Every other Mega you get, also besides the Cancel starters, but like, majority of them you get. And that's the hype part about Auras. It was so fun to use actual, like, Megas. In X and Y, what? You got the Kanto ones, you got Abomasnow, Gengar. What else is there? Yeah, Hoenn's a GOAT. Always been my favorite gen. Champ a Bug. Tom's asking the real questions out here. Also, welcome in. Hope you're well. Did I even chip a Bug type in X and Y? I don't remember if I did. Yeah, did I? What did I champ? Oh yeah, Durant. Right. I champed Durant. Like, what else did I champ? I forgot. Heatmore was in my X team. Heliolisk. Yeah, what else was there on my team? I don't remember. It's been almost a month. I've already forgotten everything about X and Y. Champ most bugs. That's an interesting question. Probably. I definitely champed quite a lot of bugs, but like they're the expected trash bugs, like Ledion and Ariados. Probably. What I feel like it's 8. Like I would say bug, but bug is just about to begin Gen 6 again. Yeah, Durant, I'm glad I saved. Even if it's mine was Swarm and it still popped off in the E4. Oh, it can set up. No, it can't solo the E4. It can't solo the E4. Only the champion. Because once again, what's his name? Water guy, Seabold. That guy's annoying to fight. Claw Winter just kills Durant. Gyarados intimidates Durant, but it can sweep on Diantha though. Mine was insanely good too. Like it was. I think it was like 27 attack or 30, I forget. And insanely good IVs. That's all I remember. 3 bugs in Soul Silver. Let's go, but let's go, Raven. Yeah, Gen 1 Beedrill is kind of crazy. But also, I mean, it'd be really cool if somebody used Mega Beedrill in Oraz. That'd be really cool. Somebody chant Mega Beedrill, like Mega Pidgeot. But you're also delaying doesn't count for so long. Like, you get a guaranteed Pidgey now in Route 2 in X and Y because of you're delaying the Pidgey champ. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with Moon. So look forward to that. You even get Beedrill insane because you get it very commonly in red. And yellow you don't get it all. And blue it's way less common. So I take it you got Butterfree instead in red, right? Yeah, there you go. But still, that's insane. It's not often you don't get Beedrill in red. I'm glad I got it just because I want to get rid of it too. I'm jamming it now, that's smart. You should delay. Actually, Raven, hear me out. No, you have to put up with it in X and Y. I was like, if you delay for Oraz, imagine the content you get out of it, but also no. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Weedle in blue. That's insane. I got Pikachu in blue and I failed it my second attempt because I crit it with my rat, so I reset it to run so I can get Pikachu, and I didn't even champ it, so that reset was a waste of time for me. But who cares? I beat red and blue, no problem anyway. And I champ Pikachu in yellow anyway. Which ultimately was the correct call. Pikachu in Gen 2? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's in Kanto. Oh wait, Weedle, right. Yeah. Weedle's in all versions, but it's more common in, I think it's Silver. It's more common. Because like the 2 bugs swap depending on which version you play. Caterpie and Weedle more common depending on which version, and then the other one appears in the bug catching contest only, which is annoying if you want to champ Pinsir. I wanted to champ Pinsir in Gen 2, but I champed it in Gen 3 instead, which was a fine choice regardless, but like, it would have been really cool to get a sweep on red. But hey, I champed Miltank instead, which was the correct answer as well. Yeah, that's smart. I need to figure out how far I'm going to get with Sun and Moon tomorrow. Or Moon, I mean. Once again, I'm playing Moon first to get Togedemaru champ, then Tornado and Sun. That's the plan. And hopefully I get Comfy as well in Lush Jungle. If I get Oranguru, is it possible for me to champ it in that game too? Like, I imagine it is, like, can I potentially champ it easily or no? Like, can it sweep, what's his name, Hala? Yeah, until Gen 6. It's best to wait at that point. You only get an X and Y, and it's not guaranteed either. You get Caterpie, Weedle. What else? You get those two. It's in the forest regardless. And, like, you're barely going to encounter Weedle after that. And it's in, Kakuna's in Oraz through Dex Naving in the Safari Zone. So you can champ Beedrill there too, potentially. But yeah, Beedrill's awful otherwise. Like, obviously, we're not trying to hype up Mega Beedrill as this godlike monster. Just like, nobody's champed Mega Beedrill yet. And for obvious reasons. But that's fair. Vivillon is really good. Like, I call it a better Butterfree, but now in a Nuzlocke perspective, it really isn't. For one reason. And it's a bit of a dumb one. Vivillon is not guaranteed Comp on Ice, which is what makes Butterfree really good. It's guaranteed Comp on Ice, so you can get Sleep Powder for days. But with Vivillon, you're only getting it 50% of the time. But yeah, Mega Beedrill's really good, obviously. I will say, Mega Beedrill's one of my favorite Megas. Like, it's one that nobody in a million years expected to get one. Yet, it's actually pretty fun to use. It's a high-risk, high-reward Pokemon. Oh, for G-Max. Wait, where do you even get Butterfree? Oh, wait, you do get Butterfree early game in Sword and Shield, right? But yeah, you're right. But still, I don't even know if I'm going to play Gen 8. I probably will. I just got to make it work somehow. It depends if my laptop's powerful enough or strong enough to withstand Gen 8. It all comes down to that. But so I'm sure I can beat Sword and Shield no problem otherwise. Like, what can I champ in those games? Well, Slurp's getting champed in Sword. I'll tell you that right now. Like, that's a guaranteed champ. Gonna get out of there. But I have so many other options when I get there. Because Gen 8 is a big dex. Even if, yeah, they cut like half the Pokemon, you can use DLC, which I don't think I'm actually going to use. Like, I could use it just to champ the Gen 8, but I kind of am too stubborn to use DLC, not going to lie. We'll waste a lot of time as well, because I got to get through all the plot lines, which I don't want to get through. I don't know, but my point is I'm probably going to avoid DLC. But then, like, what else is the Sword and Shield? Oh yeah, Excadrill, the copy pasta that everybody talks about. That's funny, but also like, and Sword and Shield are still easy games. Oh yeah, I have also been looking up the VODs for like some people's E4s in Sun and Moon. What's the tech with Togedemaru? I saw it sweep Kahili, the golf girl, but it required Z Purify from Pyukumuku. Can I do the same thing for the Dene, I wonder, in Ultra Sun? I probably can't. Braviary Elite is way too strong. I'm aware of that. I don't know. I'm thinking too early about Gen 7. I gotta wait till we get there. That's fair, Raven. I champed it in white because nobody champed it in white yet. Everybody champed it in black. But also I struggled coming up with a team for black, so I use Clang as my sweeper, and then Haxorus for white. And it just swept both, and then gets us no problem. Mine was still strong enough to barely take Reshram's Fusion Flare, even with crit. Which is insane. And it was also Rivalry in female, which was actually bad for the fight. But yeah, I respect the grind. I'm just not a big Haxorus fan, because like, scouting for Mold Breaker every time is annoying. I'd rather just champ it, because I don't really need Haxorus. Now, if you want a really cool champ, Hydreigon and X and Y. That's one of my favorite champs, honestly, because I manipulated for it. I had to get Girder and Y before getting Guarantees Wireless in Victor Road. It was a very cool time. You want to do it? Wait, leaf green? If so, yeah, it's fine. You can choose it whenever you want, really. I waited until Heart Gold because I want a guaranteed. Was it Scyther? I think I did, yeah. Just for like late game, so I can use Scizor. That's what I did. I champed Butterfree and Heart Gold. I champed Beedrill long ago. Yeah, but Butterfree's nice early game though. Having guaranteed Compound Eyes with Sleep Powder is just nuts. But like in Gen 4 especially, you don't really need Butterfree anymore. Mainly because you got Quick Balls to catch Pokemon that are very weak. But at the same time, if you want to keep Butterfree, I can't stop you. You get in a lot of games, X and Y and Sun and Moon. I also got rid of it just to get, you know, have more dupes for Sun and Moon, which is going to pay off, thankfully. But still. One day this guy will be purple. Blue, one day. He's purple, guys, shiny. One day he'll be blue. One day. Okay, seriously, can I stop? I hate that that's a saying. Like, once again, when you press any other button, the text just goes away. You barely any time to react. That's so annoying. Oh, repels off, right. And I love that, like, when I'm running around, I'm not even getting Nidorino half the time. I'm pretty sure it's, like, one of the most common encounters you can get here, too. If not, it's Nidoran male. It's already 7:10 p.m. Oh my gosh. And it feels like I've been hunting for like 4 hours, but no, we've been hunting for only 2. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a reminder. I do have a shiny hunting command you guys can use. Every 10 minutes, you guys can just shiny hunt in my chat. So if you type !shiny, you get a random number. If you get the 4096, which is half odds, you get to end my stream. If you get the 8192, you get a custom Discord role. I don't know. I might change that. I want to make a bigger reward, but like, I don't know. Will be a really cool reward. I'll take suggestions as always, but I can't decide as myself on that. But yeah. But if I have to get your rolls in, can. Like, I was holding left or right, and it was fine. But if I press on a button, it's going to go away, and I immediately just start moving around, and then I immediately get an encounter. That's the annoying part about that. Maybe I should get my roll in, too. What if I get the shiny roll? Let me try it out myself. Well, that's a high number at least. I've been thinking about changing my thumbnails. For those who don't know, I have a YouTube channel. If you guys want to sub to, you can. You don't have to, but I post all my VODs there. I've been thinking about changing my thumbnails for the full series VODs so that, you know, they match the actual, like, game. Because I just have random game footage thumbnails. But I'm thinking, like, making custom ones so people can, like, click on them and see, like, what the run was like. If that makes sense. Lunala, oh true, Lunala's a really good champ. I'm pretty sure it's a very good answer to Crabominable. Excellent choice. I was just picking a random Pokemon. I don't know much about the Elite Four. But I am thinking of one Pokemon to get rid of for Sun and Moon, and that's going to be Starmie. I think Starmie should finally go in that game. Because here's the thing, we're going to be fighting that stupid dog Lycanroc, and outspeeding that thing is a nightmare. Like, there are barely any few Pokemon that can outspeed it, because it's got max speed EVs. You can't just use effort values to just outspeed it. No, you have to use an actual fast Pokemon. And that thing is going to often Stealth Rock you. My plan is to use either Whimsicott or some other fast Pokemon. I don't know. If Tornado had a recovery, then yeah, it would be the best wall actually. Because I could just run Iron Defense and never get crit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if we Charmed? No, we can't do that. I was going to say Charm Whimsicott and Turtonator, but no. Here's why. It's going to Stealth Rock me. And I'll take like 1 force damage on the switch in. Yeah, no. The only plan I have is just PP Stall Stone Edge. I'm already thinking too hard, and we're not even in the game yet. But, like, I don't know. Listen, that dog scares me, because, like, how do you beat the Lycanroc otherwise? Just outspeed it and kill, I guess. Starmie. I doubt even Whimsicott can kill it, honestly. I was thinking Shell Armor, but the issue is Tornado's weak to Rock. It really can't do anything to Lycanroc at all. If it had Recovery, then it would be a great answer to Lycanroc, but nope. Tornado gets no such thing as Recovery, except for Rest, but like, am I seriously going to be running... Am I really going to be running Rest? Tornado? Really? We're almost at 1,100. Let's go, 1,100. Here it is, the last encounter for 1,100. Nope. But we've reached another milestone today. And now we're at 1,101. Oh, another encounter. Hold on, this might be shiny. Aw. I always get the suspicion something's gonna happen. Like, if I get an encounter immediately after another, like, one more step, another encounter, I always have the nerve to, or like, I always have the thought of saying, like, okay, it's gonna be special then. It's gotta mean something. But no, didn't mean anything. Yeah, we'll keep going for another 100 encounters. Is that fair? Yeah, I think. Let me check the percentage. I'm currently 12.62% at the full odds. We just keep going. It's every 10 minutes, so you have to wait a bit more. I don't remember the last time we shiny rolled, but it's every 10 minutes. Maybe I should change it. I don't know. I feel like 10 minutes is perfectly fine. Just so it's not like an over spam thing, you know? Like, all my other commands are spam worthy. I don't have a problem with that, but the shiny one is a bit different. Because, like, there's actual outcomes if you do it. Like, I was holding right there, and it just got me to an instant Texas appearance. I gotta say though, it feels nice to just relax for the night and just, you know, walk around in the grass and not get a shiny. Like, it sucks to not get a shiny, obviously, but like, it's just nice to relax for the night when streaming instead of just like prepping for hours for certain fights and nuzlocking. Like, that's the rough part about nuzlocking. But that's the point of nuzlocking in general. Just like, it feels nice to just relax while streaming this time around. It's gonna feel even more nice when I get the shiny. Okay, another one. Again, I love Gen 3. Automatically getting me an encounter after, or making me run away right after I finish up the text. Yeah, if you want to give Shiny Hunting a go, you perfectly can. It's just, it's very, very, very patient heavy though. Like, you really gotta have some good patience for it. At first, I didn't have the patience, but now I feel like I'm capable of Shiny Hunting no problem. But also, I'm doing full odds, which is like extremely, extremely unlikely to get a shiny. But still. I guess when we're here talking about, since we're in Gen 3, I want to ask you guys, one thing I noticed when it came to Emerald Kaiser was like some people play on the Fire and Leaf Green patch with all the Kanto sprites. I gotta ask, do you guys prefer the Emerald sprites or the Fire and Leaf Green sprites? Like from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald or Fire and Leaf Green sprites? Most of them are similar, but it's mainly the Kanto Pokemon that differ the most. What do you guys think? Do you guys prefer RSC or Fire and Leaf Green sprites for the Kanto Pokemon? I'm just curious to know. That's fair. Cause like I can't decide either. Cause like on one hand, I do like some of the sprites more in Emerald or Ruby Sapphire Emerald, mostly because like they feel like they have some sort of personality. Like Nidoking has a ferocious look in those games. Gengar has like a very, 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 very sinister look. With its hand posture looking like it's gonna do something to you. What else is there? I'm forgetting another Pokemon, probably. I don't know. But some examples. But on the other hand, we have like the Rattata in Emerald, which looks like a complete disaster. What else is there? There's some other awkward sprites too. But like, I do understand the complaints though with some of the sprites. I don't know. It really isn't that big of a deal though. They're just pricey at the end of the day. Some look cool, some don't. And even then, I gotta give credit to Fire and Leaf Green. Some sprites do look really cool, or really clean in general. What's a really good sprite? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but nah, I can't think of any. But there's some cool sprites in this game. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about, because there's still other things I should be able to talk about. I just can't think of any top of my head. So, yeah, I got nothing much else. Once again, I barely played my 3DS last few days because I've been too caught up with university work. But at some point, I will play my Dream Team again on 3DS on my own, and then try to stream it. But it's gonna be hard to have the time to do it, but I'll try. I don't ever just give up right on the spot. Actually, I have given up some playthroughs on my own. Like, once I was playing Run and Bun on release day, I got past Norman, and I haven't played the game since then. What else is there? I gave up on Crystal Kaizo Plus a long time ago, just because, like, I wasn't ready to play another Kaizo game after beating EK on my own. And for those who don't know, I play with first encounters only. Like, if I'm going to do a playthrough, it has to be first encounters only for me. Yeah, my voice is starting to get really sore, and we still got another 100 encounters to go through, and then one stream. So I'm like another hour or less. We'll keep going. Once again, today's stream wasn't going to be long anyway. Yeah, I haven't nuzlocked it yet, and I don't think I will. Or really, like, I'm willing to try out ROM hack nuzlocking, but I'm not willing to try out like the Kaizo games or Run and Bun, cause like they're just too much for me. But if you try it, yeah, it's cool. Like, I know I'm doing full series, but like, it's the perfect thing I needed for like nuzlocking, because it's not too difficult. It's just gotta, you know, just gotta champ Pokemon strategically. That's all. But still, maybe if I want to play those games, it'd be cool. But also, I really can't find a way to make it entertaining. Like, when my first stream I did, or like the first thing I did for streaming, was play through Radical Red Hardcore mode back in, when was it? It was August 2021. So the game was still relatively like a year old or so when I played it. Or like, about so, when it was more popular. And yeah, I had a good time. It was really fun to just like stream the game because it was the first time ever streaming. First time I ever streamed. And it was hardcore mode. It was a perfect way to make it entertaining. And Elite Four especially was very fun to get through. You beat on 1026, nice. Wait, all the way up to red? That's impressive. I've seen some people beat the game and really just shouts to all of you who can like nuzlocke that much, or how like be able to nuzlocke a game that difficult. Insane. Mad respect. Like I said, I had all the patience in nuzlocke that much, but mad respect to those who do. But maybe one day I'll join you guys and actually like nuzlocke a hard game like Ren Plat or Inclement Emerald. I don't know. Like, I want to try doing unique stuff, but also, like, after full series, I desperately need a break from nuzlocking, and I'm eventually going to do randomized moon as well. Ultra moon, I mean, as my last randomized nuzlocke. But who knows? After that, I'll probably do actual, like, proper Nuzlocks. Maybe I should do one death equals reset for, like, a vanilla game, which, no, I shouldn't. D4 round 1, that's fair. That's fair, yeah. Going to red as well is, like, insane. I forgot his team. He has, what, Mewtwo? Ho-Oh? Pikachu? I forget his team, honestly. But still, mad respect. Yeah, now my eyes starting to get swollen a bit. I'm gonna keep going, though. I don't just give up on the spot. I gotta, like, once I start stream, I gotta end it somewhere. I don't just like to stop out of nowhere, too. That's fair. But hey, at least you got through it. I'm very proud of you for that, Raven. Actually, it would be really cool to Nuzlocke Max Emerald. Or like, maybe, I don't know, there's like some games I want to Nuzlocke, but there are some games where like, I don't want to Nuzlocke on stream. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm better off Discord demoning some games than streaming it. Tell you the truth. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like for me, as a content creator now, it's like, I feel like I gotta stream everything because it's more fun for me. Because I have a hard time playing games on my own nowadays if I don't stream them. But Max Emerald will be really cool to get through as well. And at some point, Maxwell's gonna make Max Platinum. So that's gonna be really fun to see how that goes. Oh, that sucks. That sucks having the bad DVs, especially. Yeah, I hate it when those looks like required to have specific Pokemon to win, but at the same time, like when you get those Pokemon and they have awful stats, like there's literally nothing you can do but just reset if you think it's not good enough. But at the same time, you overcame the game, Raven. That's what really matters at the end of the day. You beat it. But also, yeah, having awful EVs, IVs on important, DVs on important Pokemon, it's just like, that's the worst. For sure. That's good. I heard Ledion was really good as well. Dragonite, Heracross. Who else? Tyranitar? I'm not too familiar with CK+. Like, I've seen many people play it, but like, I don't know what's like the common Pokemon people use for E4s. Besides Heracross, Tyranitar, Piloswin's pretty good. If I remember. I know I mainly saw DRXX use it the first time around. Like DRXX used a Piloswine, and it got crit by like the Buzz cross chop, and the run was over from there. Tyranitar was good. Apom. That game corner, that sucks. Grinding that long, or do you not have to grind for it? I don't know. Can my game stop being over? Come on. You guys should be happy I come here every time. I'm your most valuable customer now at this point. Oh yeah, that sucks. I do remember that. And even in vanilla, you get Larvitar and Crystal in the game corner, which is kind of funny. Like, why do they not do that in the remakes? That's like the one thing I don't understand. They should derive more often from the third versions. Like, they tried in Fire and Leaf Green. Did they actually? I don't think they did. But like Heart Gold Silver, they derived the Suicune plot from Crystal. Why not just give us other encounters at that point too? Like, give me my early game Vampy. Give me my early game Houndour. Well, it's not even early game Crystal, but like early game Growlithe, early game Vampy, early game Teddiursa, I think. I don't know. But like, give us these Pokemon as early as possible. Don't delay them to the end. Yeah, my throat's really dying from this. And I'm also a choir kid, so like, I'm used to constantly using my voice just to sing. It's the worst. Or like, having to deal with having sore throats is the worst when that happens. Oh yeah, what happened to Sneasel in that game? I saw Aggron use it for E4. What does it do? Is it like a special attacker now? Which, in my opinion, should have been in the first place. But what do I know? Not gonna lie, I thought the green ears made it shiny for a second. But no, I'm thinking Nidorino. Yeah, Nidorino's got the green ears. And then the game said, let's change Nidoqueen to green. And revert the pink to the ears. Yeah, what are the stats like, if I may ask? Oh, Weavile stats? Wait, what? So still has that terrible special attack then? Am I missing something or what? Yeah, I don't know either. It has to have good special attack because like Aggron's using special moves on Sneasel. There has to be something I'm missing. Some more Dream Team music, which is what I needed. It has to be though, because like why would you use special moves on a Sneasel otherwise? It's base 35 special attack in vanilla. But what do I know? I haven't even played much with the game yet. Well, but I do know some Pokemon got buffed in that game, and obviously some Pokemon got nerfed. I don't know which ones, but like, there's got to be some. Ice Beam, Ice Punch. Yeah, that makes sense. I find it shocking that Surf and Waterfall are like actually different moves now, or like they swap power. Waterfall, it does make sense because you get Waterfall so late. Like, why would you use Waterfall as an actual move? So that actually makes sense. I love submission in that game. It's literally just 80 power fighting move, isn't it? That's literally all it took for fighters to be good. Shadow Ball, okay, yeah, for the physical attack stat, that makes sense. That makes sense. And round 2 especially, that's insane. I don't know much about round 2, honestly. I really don't know much about round 2. Like, I remember seeing Dragonite barely win against Bruno, that's about it. And then Umbreon lost. But also I do know that the E4 is in the middle of the cave. And you can like escape rope out of there, which is technically cheating, isn't it? I don't care. I'm not one to judge. But I do like the late 4 just casually chilling and, you know, guarding red spot, even though like they're not supposed to be there unless they have 16 badges, which apparently they do. Yeah, I'm getting really sleepy. Oh my goodness. I think the plan tonight is like finish up this encounter stuff, get the rest of the 70-ish encounters we got left, and then call it a night. Around 3 hours in the stream. But we're still going to be here for another few minutes or so. And by few, I mean less than an hour still. Yeah, that's fair. Once again, Secret Plus is not an easy game at all. Like, it actually looks pretty fun too, honestly. Like, not having to worry about natures and abilities is one thing. Like, I love those two features, but also, like, having... How about this way? I love the sprites in Gen 2. Like, they're very charming. I gotta give it credit to the Gen 2. Like, while they have not aged well, it's important to understand the historical significance of Gen 1 and 2. Like, they've set a legacy for Game Freak. Even with Gen 2, while being very, very outdated games in general, it's like, you gotta at least acknowledge and admire, like, how far they've come with Gen 2 as well. And also, like, once again, the presentation of that game is gorgeous. I love the sprites. The soundtrack is just a classic to listen to. I don't know, like, I understand why people love Gen 2. But at the same time, I'm not one of those people. But at the same time, I keep saying that again. I love the sprites. That's really like the biggest takeaway from Gen 2. I do love the fact that they made different sprites for both versions and just picked like the cooler ones in Crystal. With that said, some sprites are a little ugly, but hey, you know, more power to those who like the sprites. For example, we discovered the Slowpoke sprite in Silver, being one of the best sprites ever made, and there are no objections to that at all. Like, for those on my Discord server, we have an emote called Rassi, which is just a Slowpoke sprite from Crystal. It is objectively one of the best sprites we have discovered, and we've discovered it during Full Series too. It's a certified classic sprite. It is so true, Tom. Also, Tom, I hope you enjoy the rest of Gen 3, because you still got a lot to do, right? You have to get through Leaf Green, Emerald, and then XD, I believe. So have fun with Gen 3. Wait, I count as 2. I caught that. I caught that. Okay. Yep. Count as 2. Gotta take away 1. Boom. Glad I caught that. I'm very terrified I may have miscounted at some point. So hopefully I didn't miscount. And then by the time I get to Gen 4 is going to be an interesting one. Like, on one hand, you have infinite substitute TMs for every game, and it makes Diamond Pearl Special a lot easier. And Diamond Pearl Special is going to be rough to get through because it's random AI. Every single trainer is random AI. But I also can use a lot of really cool stuff like Perugly and Rampardos, which is what I use for Diamond and Pearl sweeping. I think Gen 4 will be fun for you. I don't know. I don't want to speak like that immediately, but like, I think you'll join Gen 4 when you get to it. But you still got a long ways to go. You gotta get through XD and Emerald and Leaf Green. Yeah. It didn't screw me over at all, but at the same time, like, it is annoying to plan through. But they also tend to have a lot of bad moves, and it's just so easy to play around and abuse the random AI. Oh, interesting. Well, keep in mind you got a lot of encounters for XD, so definitely do your best to not champ too many important Pokemon for Fire and Leaf Green especially. And champ like Pokemon you know you're not going to use again. Like Shiftry, I doubt you're going to use again. Or you already champed that thing, right? I do remember that. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Honest. Whenever I hear this music, I keep thinking of that one Drobert clip I had. Like, I was talking about how my chem class is that semester, and then Shiny Drobert just shows up. And now, So like when I hear this, I keep thinking like, are we gonna find a shiny now or no? Is it gonna be my shiny? Darn, I thought it was gonna work. Also, Raven, you can also re-roll for shiny if you want. Once again, it's been 10 minutes. Long over 10 minutes. Just want to tell you that. Oh my gosh, you found that shiny? Oh my gosh, show me. Did you clip it or something? Or did you like get a photo of it? I gotta see it. That's cool. I've yet to find an actual shiny in full series, and it makes me mad. But at the same time, I'm constantly repelling through like every encounter, so it's expected. It's just like, you know, where's my shiny at? Would be really cool. Ah, I got you. Okay, my bad for assuming. But hey, so nice job on the shiny though. That's really cool. Here in this makes me want to play VVVVVV at some point. 6V, yeah, that's the name of the game. It's what I just said, but like, it makes me want to play at some point. But also, I don't think it'd be a good idea to stream it, only because like, there's also like flash warnings, aren't there? Or am I misremembering? I don't know. I think I was talking about champing Comfy earlier, right? Like an hour ago or so. I do want to champ it. It's going to be hard because I need to get the 5% Comfy. But the thing is, I'm very likely to get it because I champed so many Pokemon within the Lush Jungle. Paris, Caterpie, I don't know, but you get so many Pokemon. And unfortunately, it's only in Lush Jungle, but I can champ it potentially, but I got to find it first. Well, Gen 7. Hey, maybe I'll get a shiny for you. Who knows? I do hope you enjoy Gen 5 as well. Gen 5 is going to be... For me, Gen 5 has been probably the hardest run so far. Specifically Black. Because I had a really hard time thinking of what to champ for the run. But then I eventually figured out the tech, which was Eevee-like Clang, which can just shift gear and substitute against everything, and I just win. You hope you don't find a shiny? I hope so too. Not to be just like, if you don't want it, then I just gotta agree with you and hope that you don't find it too. Is it because you're afraid you're gonna fail it, or what? Or you don't want any more shinies in general? Which is fair. Oh, you've gone to... Okay, that makes sense. Okay, fair. Needs to end. That's fair. I don't blame ya. First week of Violet... When I got the game day 1, I found 2 shinies, full odds. My first shiny full odds was in Violet was Eevee, without any sandwiches. Then Rookity the same night, and then I found my third one was Gumshoes. Then it was Cubchoo another few days later. Then Gyarados the next day. Got Axew, and then what's the name? That bird, Wattrell. There we go. Those were my 7 full-out shinies I found before I completed the decks. The Pokemon Violet. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Like, actually, I can't imagine ever finding a shiny within 10 minutes. That's nuts. Well, you're gonna play those games too, right? If so, good luck with that. Those games do not sound fun to play or Nuzlocke. Because if you lose, you have to do so much all over again. But yeah, if you do go for it, I salute you and hope you do win. Like I said, it'd be really cool to see somebody else complete the entire full series. Even though Let's Go is optional, right? Yeah, it's optional. And same with Green and XD Coliseum. Those are like the only optional games, and Arceus too, because like the way it works with catching Pokemon is really complicated, and Nuzlocke in the game is just way too much to bother figuring out what to do. Every other game is manageable. Wait, did that count too? Yep, saw that one. I'm paying attention to my counter. It's really annoying how it just counts as 2 sometimes, actually. Yeah, I think Arceus is too complicated to Nuzlocke. Like, not gonna try to stop people, but like, in my opinion, it's a little too complicated. Didn't mean to ball. Don't catch it. Just don't catch it. Yeah, thank you. There you go. We're almost done. We got about 30 encounters left, and we're gonna stop. So about sub 3 hours or so. We'll see. What's my percentage like right now? 13.52. Okay. We're making progress. That's an interesting question, Raven. That's a very, very interesting question. Depending if MK approves. But also, we need to add Mystery Dungeon as well. Obviously, we gotta add that. There's no way we don't add Mystery Dungeon to full series. You gotta add more Gen 3 representation, of course. We also gotta add Stadium, of course. Yep, gotta add that. But we only go up to round 1, though. We don't go to round 2, right? Because round 2, Stadium was rentals only. Just don't. Like, trust me, I did it. It's not fun. Have fun letting Thunder for like 9 hours. I made an entire video out of it too. Just like, don't. Unless you like testing your RNG, which, cool, more power to you. I can't believe I have to play Stadium again at some point, but for Kaizo now. But hey, I'll make good content out of it. And a full video too again. Why'd I keep making Stadium videos if barely anybody watched it? Not to sound rude, but like, I really have no reason to make them. But I do it just because I think it'd be cool to make Stadium videos, or like stretch out or reach out to people saying like, try out Stadium. It's battles nonstop. Have fun. You're all right though, Raven. But it all comes down to MK. Obviously though, I don't think we should count them because like, oh, Sonic full series. Oh, other full series games in general. Mario full series? What would that be? Like every main Mario game. Every Super Mario Bros. Game, right? Like, or every actual Mario game. Now counting spin-offs like Mario Party or Mario Kart or... Yeah. What do we go from there? Is it Super Mario Bros. Like starting with the original Mario Bros. Or Mario vs. Donkey Kong? I don't know. That'd be a cool thing to do. Like, just marathon every Mario game. Or like, marathon every, like, series of a Mario game. Like Mario Kart or Mario Party. Or Mario Tennis or Mario Golf. What else is there? Mario Baseball, there's only 2 of them. That's a good thought. And Sonic full series, like, where do you start? Like the original Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Well, that should be a lot easier to figure out. Yeah, classic games into... Well, like, what's the chronological order of each game? Because does that imply you have to play Sonic Forces and Sonic 06? I forget. Oh, okay. So you can't. Oh, so when you beat the main game, you can't play. You can't use those characters again. Interesting. I respect that. That's kind of hard to do because, like, with other games, there's like way less characters to pick. Like, you're playing a platformer game. You don't really have to choose like which character you play. With Mario Kart, maybe. And like, where do you end full series of Mario Kart? Do you just like, well, when you beat, like if you beat the final cup, whatever you beat the final cup was each game, you can't use the character again for the next game onwards, right? That's how I see it. Like, I think with those games, like you have way too little characters to work with. With Pokemon, you have over 1,000 Pokemon to pick and use throughout the entirety. That's why it works best with Pokemon. And you have different versions to play as well. But with other games, you just have like only one version. Or ports like the Mario Advance games. Or Mario Bros. Deluxe. I don't know. I think it's a little too hard to do something like that because like you gotta. Cause, like, if you can't use them again, then it's like, what do you do from the next game onwards? Because like Sonic is in every game. That's a no-brainer. But then like, what if you don't have nobody else with Sonic in that game? And there are games where there's only Sonic you can play as. I'm thinking too hard about this, aren't I? I didn't need another sip of water. We're almost at 1,200 encounters, by the way. That's nice. I don't know much about Sonic Origins. I know it's a new game that just came out, but like, I'm not much of a Sonic person. Like, you just gotta not play as Amy until that game, right? Or am I don't even know what I'm thinking anymore. I've also my brain cells today, apparently. All right, now we're at 2,000. Up, miscounted again. It's doing the miscounting. I don't know why it keeps me miscounting, actually, but I'm catching it every time. Sonic 1, then Tails and Sonic 2. And Knuckles and Sonic 3 and Sonic Mania. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Okay. That's a good way to approach it. But then, like, what else do you have for the other games? Like, you need more characters to work with and to play as if you were to do full series with other games. Okay, yeah, it's impossible. You're right, yeah. It's impossible because Adventure 1, 2, and 3, you gotta pick other characters. Wait, there's no Adventure 3. I'm stupid. I don't know why I said 3. Adventure 1 and 2, there we go. And then there's other games too, like there's Heroes, CD. Yeah, I had to play Sonic. I thought Sonic was only playable. It was the only one playable in Sonic 1, actually. I'd never played the original Sonic game. I really have just barely played any Sonic. Like, I know some of the lore, but I've really not played much of it. And tell the truth, most of the lore from Sonic I got from the anime, which, not the biggest fan of Sonic X. I really am not. Like, especially the dub, it is god-awful. 4Kids just had to ruin about half of the good stuff in there, even though there really wasn't much to begin with. But, like, since the anime derives a lot from the Sonic adventure games, or a lot of the games in general, it's how I was at least, like, exposed to the lore. Especially with Shadow. But yeah, at least X can't, yeah, it's not can't, okay, it's fine, it's not, but like, that's where I got most of the lore from. and really just copies a lot of things. I do remember that. Like, they copied Adventure 2 for, like, Season 2, didn't they? They did battles at some point. They did... Oh, no, 06 is confusing for sure. But, like, back to the anime. There's only one thing that they did there's like only one thing they had an original story with. They came up with one original story, and that was the entirety of third season, which, honestly, I know Sonic X in general is just like a mess, but I think the third season is actually passable. Like, dead serious, actually worth a watch. Like, if there's one thing I didn't expect the anime to do is actually make me cry, but we're not going to get into spoiler territory for now. Unless you've seen the season, what I'm talking about. And 06, yeah. I don't remember much about 06, but that's where Silver is in. And, like, everybody's sad that, like, that's his first appearance. But after that, he became a more popular character. I do know that. Which is cool. But I also did, yeah, I guess. Okay, we're almost done, by the way. We're gonna go for another... I think we're gonna go for another 2 more visits, and then we're gonna stop for the night. As long as we get around 1,221, I think it is, we're fine. I don't know. Let me check my percentages here. We're about 13% of the way through full odds. And anything else I need to know about the Sonic lore? Because once again, I barely played Sonic. And also, the other exposure I got from the Sonic lore is the fan dub in Adventure 2. Mainly from Eggman, just straight up peeing on the moon. I will admit, the fan dub is really funny though. I can't lie. That's about it. Actually, no, there's still some other exposure I got from Sonic lore. Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Games, for both the Wii, DS, and then the Winter version too. Played a lot of the Wii version and the London 3DS as a kid. Played a lot of those too. And got to learn more about the Sonic lore from there too. And they also added Vector, I guess. Actually, no, Vector's cool. What am I saying? The Calyx is cool, for sure. When did they appear again? I forgot. They appeared in Heroes. No, I don't remember when they first appeared, actually. No, Vector first appeared in Sonic and Knuckles, right? Am I correct in that? He was like a threat to Knuckles in that game. Yeah, for sure. I really don't know. Like, there is some good stuff I've seen, though. Sonic Boom was pretty funny of a show. Not the game. Not the game. The show. To be specific. Because, like, I remember a lot of people hating on this show when it first released, but now people actually like it, and that's cool. Okay, Knuckles Calyx. Should have known. I was thinking, like, there's a game where Vector appears with Knuckles. I don't remember what it was. Was it Sonic 3? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. That's literally its own game right there. I might add more songs to my playlist, actually, the more I look at it. I really should add more, mainly for Mario Kart. There's lots of bangers I've always skipped out on. In Generations, yeah. That's the one with the classic Sonic and the new Sonic, right? Once again, I barely play much Sonic, though. Like, I don't even know what I can do to play Sonic right now. Because I never really grew up with an Xbox or PlayStation. And I don't even know what the consoles you need for those. Like, I know some of the Sonic games made their way to Nintendo consoles, but I just don't have access to them right now, nor do I want to. Okay, I think we'll go for one more, then we'll stop here. Actually, you know what? We'll do one more lap, one more visit, and we'll stop. Classic is modern from the past. Yeah, but it also just like they're both together is the issue, right? Doesn't that mess up with the time space continuum or something? Yeah, I'll go for another lap here. Let's see if we get the shiny or not. There's no predict, right? There is a predict, but nobody predicted, so I'm just gonna cancel it after stream. Different dimension. Oh my gosh. Forces out here ruining everything. Ruining everything. And that's like one game that nobody likes, which is kind of sad and hilarious. Like, the only thing I know about Forces is just that one song. Double Boost, whatever the name is. But Double Boost is the only thing I know from that. Because the Superstars being stated to take place between Mania and Adventures. Yeah, that's just confusing already. Did it count twice, by the way? I didn't see. Hope it didn't count twice. Because I feel like it did, but I don't know. Also get last shiny rolls in before end stream. There should be another roll left if you want to. Once again, we're about to end soon. After this visit, we're going to end stream. I'm a little too exhausted to continue on. There you go. Oh, that's a pretty good roll. It's in between the half and full odds, but still. High rolls are always pretty good to get, no matter what. How much ships we have left? Okay, we have 292. That's fair. Honestly, like, just to prevent, like, more confusion with the time lore, or, like, the time-space continuum, or, like, the lore in general, that's fair. Really? I don't have any hopes for Sonic games, because, like, I don't really put much about the games, but there is, like, one thing I've always wanted, but at the same time, I'm not going to talk about it. I'd rather not. Well, I guess I'll bring up like the idea of like, I really feel they should bring up some more characters that have been forgotten. There, I said it. They should like revive back some characters that have been forgotten. Like, once again, what are those two guys' names? I forgot their names. 2 songs in one game. You have Shadow and Silver. Yeah, that's fair. And Middle Sonic. I'm thinking of Mario Sonic the Olympic Games again. Yeah, I remember the names. Mighty and no, I forgot the other guy's name, but Mighty was one of them. And they were brought back no problem in Sonic Mania. So honestly, they should keep bringing back more older characters that have been forgotten. Yeah, Ray, there we go. Thank you. My bad for getting there. Okay, this should be the last one, I think. I don't know if there's one more. How many characters do I have left? Steps. Okay, I have a couple more steps. I'll keep walking for a bit more and then one stream. Let's get some more encounters. Could be playable. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. But not really, because I don't know much about the comics either. Once again, I really don't know much about Sonic lore, but like, I did see like one tweet from the official site saying like everything is canon, and I'm like, sure. Yeah, Metal Sonic was so fun in CD though, right? That's the game where he kidnapped Amy or something. Yeah, that's weird. He had more lore in Heroes of all things. Okay, we're almost out of steps. We'll keep running around a bit here and we'll stop. Neo, that's fair. Once again, I don't know much about Sonic lore, but I do know he's like, you know, very, very prominent in Heroes, mainly. Talk. That's fair. Okay, we have one step left. Let's do this, shall we? Let's never take a step again. You guys agree? Let's never take a step again. Come on, one more encounter. Can we get one more encounter before I take another step? One more encounter. Come on. Okay. Last one. Darn. Okay. That's it. No shiny today. Oh well. Alright, let's take a step and get out and not save. Alright. No shiny, but we got about 400 encounters in. I think this is a good place to stop for the night. We got 411 sessions today. Wow. How did I get 411? What? Wow. And I'm 14% into the hunt now, actually. But with that said, that's gonna do it for me today. No shiny, but it's okay. We weren't really planning to get a shiny today anyway. It's all about vibing. That's all. Let me not save my game, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for today's stream. Thank you all the follows. Thank you, Hilly, for the raid once again. Shout outs to them. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Let's go raid somebody. So first off, let me do my just feel heading out. If you're not on my Discord already, but like to join my Discord, you can to get updates on doing my life and just claim a free Pokemon if you like. You don't have to, but it's an option to consider. Second, I have a YouTube and Twitter. If you want to follow us up to either one of those two, I appreciate that as well. And third, we're gonna go raid somebody. Let's see. Let's go raid somebody who's shiny hunting today. Yeah, let's go raid somebody who's shiny hunting. Anybody shiny hunting? Anybody? Anybody shiny hunting? Let's see. Okay. Okay, the person I actually wanted to raid ended a while ago. Never mind. Anybody got suggestions before I head out? Anybody got a suggestion before I head out? Or I guess I'll find somebody else. Let's see. We don't want to raid. Let's go raid. Oh wait, Bug's Life. No, let's go raid Bugford. Yeah, I just realized it. I didn't notice until now. My bad. Okay, let's go raid Bugford. Yeah. Yes, the Bug. He's currently running up. What is it? CK Plus Tiffany Split. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for this stream. I know it was a bit of a short one. Not much really happened, but I will be back tomorrow with actual big content because we are going to Alola tomorrow at 10 in the morning Pacific Daylight Time. We're gonna be playing Moon though. Moon is just so we can get rid of Togedemaru. That's the plan. All right. This has been Ludu. Have a great time zone wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. See you guys tomorrow. And yeah, later.